Alright. Ang ganda-ganda nung natin, nung ating video, no, Ella. Anyways,
Yes.
ang ganda niya. So, good evening, everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Dr. Ria Liza, and of course, I am always at your service every Saturday, but of course, in every day of the week. Pwede naman, okay? So this channel is meant to promote the feminine genius advocacy, and of course our membership packages are based on the attributes of a feminine genius, and these are humility, kindness, patience, good character, industry, virtue, piety, and devotion. And as a feminine genius, I spread lessons and insights by featuring people from my network of any gender to share their personal journeys, their challenges, their breakthroughs. Because we believe that listening to other people's story is called humility, and sharing is called generosity. We are somehow influenced by the lives of other people, which we can apply in our own selves so that we become a best version of ourselves. Life is short, so let us always live our lives to the fullest. And let me introduce my forever co host, Ella Wans.
Hello, Ma'am Ria. Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Hello to the
Hello
viewers
to
of
the
Dr.
viewers.
Elisa and to the members of Feminine Genius Advocacy of Dr. Elisa. Good evening to all of you. Yes, every Saturday, ayan, talagang napaka-bongga po no, ng episode ni Ma'am Ria because iba-iba po ang guest ni Ma'am Ria at the same time, marami pa tayong matututunan sa kanyang guest. So, for sure tonight, another learning na naman no, na magbibigay sa atin ng inspiration din no sa life natin. And of course, magbibigay din ito ng saya kasi whatever discussions that alam mo yun, may discuss ng guest ay bukod sa matututo na tayo, mag enjoy tayo, at the same time, may chance tayong manalo sa Papinoy Henyo po ni ating host. And may paraffle pa ba, Ma'am Ria?
Yes, meron.
Anyway,
Syempre.
malapit na po ang birthday ni Ma'am. So, exciting po kasi, ayan, galante yan si host. So, stay tuned and please don't forget to invite your friends kasi malay natin, no, sila yung mananalo. So, thank you and I hope na magstay kayo at mag-enjoy at matuto. Back to you, Ma'am Ria.
Thank you, Ella Wans. And of course, we would like to make a recollection of what had happened last month. September is our anniversary month, and we are so happy because of our new branding brought about by our branding director, Mr. Bon Labora. Mamaya for sure sisilip na naman si Bon sa atin. Thank you, Mr. Bon Labora, for everything, no, for giving a very good image for the feminine genius. And also our launching, we launched the book cover of the Feminine Genius Meets book. And abangan nyo because it's now it is being done or prepared already by um, Agimat Publishing Company, also owned by Bon Labora, featuring the first 10 guests that we have since we started last September 2020. And of course, we'll be featuring, that's our book one, no? The book one is the first 10 guests, and then we will be featuring the other guest per 10, no? That 10 kasi is approximately, we're talking of about 10 guests. May guests kasi we have some guests or episodes where we have more than one guest. So, I think dito sa book 1, napunta yung maraming guest, yung grupo-grupo yung guest natin, okay? So, abangan natin yan. On December, we'll have the soft launch, I think the soft copy, no, as promised by Bon Labora. And today, this October is a birthday month, di ba, Ella? Birth month. So, syempre, mga Libra dyan, kaway-kaway, mga ay, hindi. Meron kasi October na hindi Libra, no? I think there's a
Yeah.
Scorpio on the last part of the October. But October, the Opal Girls. Opal Opal kasi yung stone ng October. Actually, Ella, yung opal na stone is color pink. It's
Hmm,
color pink, no?
talaga?
So, yes. Sakto yun sa color ni Feminine Genius. Tricolor tayo, di ba? Lavender. Ano? Hindi, purple. Sorry, purple.
Purple,
Pinag-usapan nga pala natin yung lavender, violet, purple. And sabi ni Bon, it's
red,
purple, red, and the pink. The
pink.
color of the Feminine Genius. So, saglit lang ah. Sabi mo, iwan lang sa card. Okay, so dumating yata yung food na in order ko. So,
Wow.
so part month, we will have, okay, and then, sorry sa interruption.
No worries.
Okay,
Ayan,
so
sige ma'am.
natin, so magpaparaffle tayo. Ella, announce ko na lang later kung ano yung mechanics natin kasi yung last time yata hindi siya through hindi siya through comment here. Nag-comment siya sa video, sa vlog. No, nag-comment sa vlog. So kasi dapat comment during the live stream. So mamaya na lang natin i-announce yung mga bago, yung ating mechanics for our raffle for the whole October. Pero syempre, just as what had happened last September, meron tayong 4 weeks na magtatawag ng mga participants, and our raffle draw would be on the last Saturday of October. Ayan. Sige. So, mamaya pahulaan ko anong date yung birthday ko.
Hala, bawal yung
Pinahulaan.
kapamilya ha.
Oo, bawal daw kapamilya. Oo. Bawal ang kapamilya.
Bawal din ang
And
co-host.
yung mga bagong tune in dyan, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment, like, and share para kay Dr. Ria Liza at syempre kay Ella Wanz. Medyo
Thank
tumataas na ng
you,
konti yung ating mga subscribers. Okay.
subscribers.
So, siguro bago natin tawagin yung guest, konting muna tayo. Shout out,
Shout
Ella.
out. Yeah, yan lang. Sige po.
Yes.
Ayan, so napaka-early bird po ni Yola May. Nakikita ko ito sa StreamYard, 6:42 p.m. And si Tambok na sexy. Ayan. Emoji kasi ang shoutout niya dito, no? Elbow cuff, elbow cuff. Thank you so much for tuning in. Around 6:44 naman siya. And Team Helpful Havana Habonilio, thank you so much for the Duda 5. Ayan, thank you so much for tuning in as early as 7:03. Also kay Sis Arzante TV Ninja. Ayan. 7:59, nandito na sila. Si Bro Fishing and Travel Adventure. Thank you so much po. Ayan. As early as 8:19, no? So, thank you so much sa taga Team Helpful. Andito rin si Rain Bruce Channel. Ayan, sabi ni Rain Bruce. Rain Bruce Channel po ito. May kalab shoutout Team Helpful. Ayan. Tapos Team Helpful, may mga shoutout po. Lalo dyan si Provinciana 2. And Javier Centeno, thank you for that emoji, for sending virtual hug. And si Sis Provinciana in Australia, Fishing and Travel Adventure. Mega love shout out to all Team Helpful. Ayan, thank you so much. And also, nandito rin kanina si Ma'am Kat. Pumasok na si Ma'am Kat. Ayan, good eve po Ma'am Ria and Ma'am Ella. Ayan, thank you so much Ma'am Kat. Ayan, nasan si Sharon? Baka naman, pwedeng hilain natin si Sharon. Si Mami Erlinda Cadillo. Thank you so much. Hey Ma'am Ria and Ma'am Ella, yun po ang shoutout niya. And yun lang ang nakikita ko ma'am dito sa aking StreamYard, so hindi ako nakapag-open pa ng YT. May kalab shoutout sa lahat po ng viewers po, no, na nasa Facebook Live ng The Feminine Genius. Back to you, Ma'am Ria.
Yes, oo. So, by the way, we are live at our Facebook page, The Feminine Genius, and the Facebook groups, The Feminine Genius Groups Philippines. So, yung mga nasa Facebook, hindi namin nakikita yung mga pangalan ng ibang nagko-comment. It's because of the policy of StreamYard. Kailangan you have to allow StreamYard to 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 ano to divulge or to put your names, no, to show your names, okay? Siguro may data privacy sila, okay? So, salamat sa lahat ng mga viewers natin. Now, this October kasi, Ella, ang aking keep up the good work. Thank you, Facebook user. Mamaya sisilip kami sa Facebook, no? Thank you, thank you. Um, yung gusto kong guest during the October, which is the birth month, syempre mga special people dapat to, no? Mga classmates ko. Because I
Wow.
am presently uh, taking Innovation and Creative Enterprise at Thames International. This is a management diploma at malapit na akong gumraduate. So, malapit na
Talaga?
matapos ko. Oh, yes, oo. And hindi halatang nag-aaral ako, no?
Hindi. Kaya
Walang
pala.
katapos ng pag-aaral yata to. Lalo tong kasama, guest natin po, walang katapos ng pag-aaral. Walang katapusang pag-aaral ang mangyayari sa atin. But, of course, Thames International, most of my classmates there are in the creatives industry, and we are coming from different types of industry, and I'm so grateful to have met these people, my classmates. So classmate ko rin yung guest natin today, okay? So umpisahan na natin. Alam ko na excite na ulit kayo sa mga maririnig natin from the guest, okay? Welcome to today's episode, The Feminine Genius Meets Miss Positivity. This is Late Night with Dr. Ria Liza featuring Up Close and Personal with Miss Jacqueline Fe Louie. Jacqueline is a seasoned people and culture thought leader with a strong executive leadership education at Sloan School of Management, Massachusetts Institute of Technology in Boston, and a certified transformational coach or advanced practitioner by Coach Masters Academy Global. She holds a bachelor's degree in psychology and a master's degree in industrial counseling with units earned in Doctor of Management, major in Human Resource Management. With her strong desire to learn, grow, and regenerate herself. In response to the world moving towards transformation economy, she is currently taking a diploma course on innovation and creative entrepreneurship at Thames International. She has more than 20 years of professional and management experience in various organizations with industries hedging in banana and agriculture, leisure and tourism, port and logistics, real estate, wholesale, retail and mall, education, and multifunction shared services. One of the most transformative journeys she considers in her both professional and personal life was at the time she was able to build a multifunction shared services center, finance, engineering, supply chain, IT, HR, corporate services from inception up to operas, ano, I'm sorry, operationalization with the aim of aligning people, process, technology, and culture. She has wonderful transformative journeys in her 10 years in the academic industry, 13 learning years in strategic leadership, 11 years in executive and thought leadership, and 5 years in multifunction shared services. Ms. Louie is an accredited fellow in people management. She is also a coach of Haraya Coaching and an associate consultant of Interview Consultancy. Currently, she is regenerating her professional life as the transformational coach with focus on organization stewardship. May this have a significant connect with life, executive, and leadership undertakings. And she, of course, has had advocacy, and let her discuss about that. Ladies and gentlemen, masyado akong nabulol, Ella, sa grabe naman ng background nitong ating no guest. Highfalutin. Sobra, sobra. So, let me call on si Coach Jack. Hello,
Hello.
Coach.
Hi,
Hello.
Coach.
Hello,
Good
Ella once.
evening.
Mayong gabi from Davao. Hi. Hi, Dr.
Wow!
Ria.
From
Yeah, good
Davao.
evening. Yeah, I'm very
Mayang
honored to
gabi.
be here.
Mayang gabi po.
Mayong
Yeah,
gabi. Taga
akala ko
saan
kasi
ka,
nasa
Ella?
ano ka. I thought Jack, Coach Jack, I thought you are in Cebu because you have a picture with our classmate, 'di ba? She's from Cebu.
Yeah, we just had a also parang interview with People Management Association of the Philippines. So I interviewed her on about storytelling because I am also a member of the Branding, Marketing, and Communications Committee of People Management Association of the Philippines. So our classmate was our guest speaker during that time, and I was the segment host.
Oh, I see. Oh. Actually, I'm also about to talk to her one of these days. So, iwan pa muna namin yan, Jack. Okay, we will listen to
Okay.
your story. We'll just, mamamasyal lang muna kami ni Ella, ha? Tawagin mo na lang kami pag tapos ka na.
Okay.
Okay, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. So I'm very honored to be here with meeting the feminine genius, as she mentioned. Magkaklase kami sa innovation and creative entrepreneurship. No? So, as mentioned, I am a coach. I am a coach for anyone. No? So, others may say that they have a niche that they are trying to build. For me, anyone who really needs help are very much welcome, and it will not be chosen, no? So whoever that is. But in terms of specialization, I am moving towards leadership and executive coaching. It is because that's where my experience, no? So um, I had also been in OD and HR practice, no? So that also serves as a wisdom that I have earned, especially in helping people. And apart from that is, as what Dr. Ria mentioned, that I have this advocacy. No? So I just would like to share with you that in 2012, Philippines really was stricken by a very bad fate, which we call as Storm Bofa or Bagyong Pablo. So that was December 4, 2012. In 2013, I was about to take oath as the chapter president of PMAP Davao chapter. And we went there in New Bataan. That's the ground zero of Bagyong Pablo. And there are a lot of stories, very sad stories. And there is only one story that really etched in my brain, no? So that ink in my brain and in my heart. And that was the story of Pauline. So I learned that in her story, her mother died months before the Bagyong Pablo happened, and they lived certain kilometers away from where her mother was buried. So she survived because her father put her on the trunk of the coconut tree. No, so and according to the stories, she was found at the tomb of her mother. And I also actually spoke to her 4 years after. Um, and she mentioned that she was actually carried by a mother and a father. No, so that's why she was saved. So listening from that story, there is only one word that came into my mind, and that was the word. The word was hope. So for survivors like them, who are children, who are 4 to 6 years old, the only gift and project that we can collaborate with those people who are willing also to help is is really hope, and hope means education. So with that, we collaboratively built a 2 classroom building for them. And thank God, with our um, purpose for that, with our vision for that, it was really built. So and it is now called as Mary Mediatrix de Manila. No, so it is successfully operated until now, and so the children are becoming or will become grade 3, and so the need for additional classroom building. So the reason why we are also calling those people who may be helping, not really in the form of donation, but in a form of subscription. No, so PMAP Davao chapter this time, with the presidency of Roy Bilonghilot, committed as well to help build a two classroom for the children who really believed in hope, continuously believed in hope, whatever challenges there may be. It could be a natural disaster, just like a storm, or just like this unprecedented global change, which is pandemic. So we have this program which we call as It Takes Tribe to Thrive. No? So sponsor a hope. There will be like mentoring, training, and coaching as part of the package. And there will be a sponsor or subscription fee of 30,000 and above. No? So it's because we also have to we need also to pay for other logistics that we require, no, so or that's needed for this project. So that's one. And we hope that in this calling for hope, and we are also igniting your heart, flaming your heart, no, so although we are experiencing a lot of um, unprecedented change this time. But I know there are really people who may have the same advocacy with us. Come and join us in helping build this classroom, because the pandemic also really reinforced the difficulty. No? So it's because they are not allowed to go to the classroom this time. So we would like to build a classroom with computers so that they can really continue to learn and continue to build their hope as well. So I hope there are people who will be willing to help us and be with us in this advocacy. Yeah, Dr. Ria.
Go ahead. Are you done? You go ahead.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I'm done with the introduction.
Then you can now perhaps proceed with your journey, your personal journey, or other things that you want to discuss.
Okay, sige. Okay, so everyone, also the floor is mine. Okay, so um, when it comes to the journey, I would like also to promote, no? I am also a coach of Araya Coaching, and on October 10, um, this coming Sunday, next Sunday, we will be celebrating the ninth anniversary of Haraya. So there will be program whole day, and there will also be a gift of coaching for anyone who will be our participant. So building from there, no, so since I came from HROD General Management, no, so coming from there, um, I am really answering this impelling call not to help, which aligns with my personal values. Now, so as mentioned, I have been studying these values and really having coaching experiences as well to really formulate my values and solidify these values and embrace these values, and which defines as my being. And I will be able to live my values if I will also do this vocation, which is coaching. I just would like to share with you, no, so how I transitioned, no, to this one. In 2015, as mentioned, I was sent to MIT, and I am very thankful and honored for being chosen to be sent there, and also feeling as well the privilege, no, to be accepted in MIT. No? So a part of our part of the executive education was coaching. No? So there are three coaching sessions that we have to undergo, no? So as part of the program. And that's where my eyes were laid down on how wonderful coaching experience is and how transformational it is for a certain leader, particularly me, no? So who is also young in the executive leadership. So um, I just would like to share with you as well a trivia. No? So there are only two women in that executive education. So yung isa na classmate ko was from Thailand. No? So, and she told me that because we keep on talking because there are only two of us lang na babae. So there are only 23 of us in that program. And according to the directors of the program, there were 300 applicants during that time. So she mentioned that she sees me as an executive coach. No, so the way I talk to her. So with that, I just park it. No, because I have to come back to the Philippines and organize the shared services. Um, and after that, when pandemic happened, um, I realized that life is too short. No? So you can just it is sad to hear, especially these days, that there are more RIPs than happy birthdays. So that's why this time, even if I am not so close to that person, or it is a friend of my friend in Facebook, as long as they are celebrating their birthdays, and if I will see that um, it will pass through my page, I will really make sure that I can greet them a happy birthday. It's because happy birthdays this time are seldom, and we can hear a lot of condolences. We can read a lot of deepest sympathies, and we can even see a lot of candles on their profile pictures. So, but anyway, um, with that, I realized that when should I move to this impelling call? So, if you feel that you really are for that purpose, you will really move mountains to make it happen. So, um, I get out. I got out from the corporate life, and Eureka, here I am. It's already a year ago, no, so that I am out of the corporate, but I am like inside of the corporate, because we also have like leadership programs that we are conducting, especially with Haraya coaching. No, so and I went ahead in enrolling the coaching, and since the core training seems to be not enough for me, as what Ria was saying, that insatiable din ako sa learning, no? So I want to learn and learn and learn. So I jumped ahead to the advanced training, and I also had received my badge, no? So last August 1 of this year, no? So my badge for the core was also received last February, and jumped in right away to the advanced training. And so here I am now, no? So I am helping people, no? So conducting coaching, which helps also people to see what is possible and what is positive, no? So because you see, there's a metaphor, or there's a saying that goes, you cannot cry over a spilled milk, no? So you can learn from there, no? So we cannot undo what has already been done. We cannot also hindi na natin ma-change yun, no? So what we can do is to learn from it and move forward, no? So move forward with what is possible in front of you, and of course what is also positive in front of you. So that is the kind of coaching we are conducting in terms of the transformational coaching. So it's more of evoking self-awareness. No, so um, what is self-awareness all about? No, so it is about really knowing who you are. No, so when you look at the mirror, how do you see yourself? No, in the mirror. Okay, so um, there are people who may not be so aware of who they are, and that they will not be able also to know what directions they are going to take, because in the first place they don't have enough information of what they have, and particularly of the gifts they have. No, so the gifts that we have are actually having a purpose, and in fact, in the world, we really have to complement with each other. No, so we may be able to see that why others are so blessed or so gifted, but you also have your own gifts to complement for the world. So now, in terms of the self awareness, people who are very successful are known to be self awareness unicorn. So they really have opened certain layers for them to really encounter who they really are. And that includes as well their gifts, that includes as well their capabilities, and even those capabilities which may not be present at the moment. Because why I am saying that, it is because people really is capable of becoming so intelligent. Okay, so there is what we call this a neuroplasticity. No? So neuroscientists had conducted researches which give us the information that anyone can be a genius. You just have to find where is your sweet spot. No? So what is really your genius? Okay, so and that is your gift. No? So you will be able to become a master of that, you will become a genius of that, if you will be able to know what is that and surface that and practice that until to mastery. Okay, so anyone has its own genius, you just have to access it. Okay, so you will be able to access that one if you are guided, because not all the time that we will be able to hear ourselves, not all the time that we will be able to see ourselves, not all the time that we will be able to know what we are doing. Because the world in itself, as I mentioned, is collaborative. We are here to help each other. We are here to support each other. And you will be able to support each other if you know what to support to. Okay, so that's what I mean by knowing your gifts, being aware of who you are. And I am also undergoing such process even until now. So that's why I am really appreciating coaching. Now, so there are a lot of coaches now in the world. But for me, I am practicing the transformational coaching. So, what is coaching all about? No? So, coaching, according to the International Coaching Federation, is about partnership with the client and the coach to help the client evoke awareness so that the client will be able really to optimize the personal and professional development. No? So it is a partnership. So it means that the client has is an expert of the content, while the coach is the expert of the process. Okay, so if you will be able to hear yourself through the perspective of the experts, then you will be able to see something that is possible which you were not able to see when you are alone. No? So there may be some roads, there may be some ways which are very foggy. No? So but the coach will allow you or help you see those directions. Another situation is there are also people who are really stuck. No? So they don't know what to do. They don't like their situation, but they are stuck there. No? So that feeling of stuckness, that they cannot move forward. So they need somebody who is expert in the process of helping and backed up by researches, backed up by scientific methods, will help them move forward. Okay, so and one thing also, um in my Gallup strengths, no, so learning is my top strength. So that's the reason why I am enjoying what I am doing. So people may see that I am doing a lot of things. Am I not tired of this? I am physically, because of course the body really has a saturation point, but of course you need to rest. But inside of me, it is a meaningful life because it is connecting with my values. It is connecting with my inner core. It is connecting with my gift. It is connecting with who I am as God wants me to be. And that is what I am hearing. That is what I am feeling. No? So, as I mentioned, as an impelling call. So apart from that coaching, we are also conducting leadership program. So because I am also a dreamer of Filipino leaders, how beautiful our world can be. World, it define the world. The meaning of world is relative, no? Kasi iba-iba ang world natin, no? So there may be others whose world is too global, the scope. There may be also others whose world is um, in their house. No? So there may be others as well that their world is a virtual world. So iba-iba ang meaning natin in terms of the word world. No? So now it gives um, it gives a meaningful life for leaders who may be guided accordingly. No? So we develop that kind of program. So how do we develop that kind of program? So of course we ask um, we also have some instruments or tools to use in knowing also the needs of our clients so that we'll be able to really provide programs or design programs that are according to their needs. No? So those are sample also of the programs that we are working with Haraya. So that's why I'm inviting all of you, no, so to join us so that you will be able really to experience coaching, and you will also be able as well to really witness, no, the a demo that is a live coaching conversation on October 10. No? So now as a founder of Movimentum Leadership and Management Consultancy, I am also sharing, my, as I mentioned, the gifts that I feel I have, and I would like to optimize these gifts through coaching, not through helping people, particularly those leaders in the organization. Why I am pointing out on leaders in the organization? It's because leaders affect a lot of lives. There's only one leader, but there are more people whom they are leading. And if that leader will not be able to lead himself or herself, what effects and impacts he or she will give to the people under him or under his leadership? Or there are even other people who may call themselves as leader, but actually they are not. It's because they are not leading themselves very well. Okay, so that's why um, I am going to that direction of helping leaders who of course would like to be helped. So one interesting program that I am developing here in my place, which is here in Davao region, is incorporating as well that regenerative self. No? So um, in 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 my empirical observations, because I am also building such case studies now, so you also can build case studies now with your work by jotting down, no, so what are your observations based on a certain framework also that you also have created. um Allowing people to connect and reconnect with nature is also creating that transcendence. Apart from that, or before moving towards that transcendence, um, people will also realize, in my observation, how wonderful it is to be grounded. And to be grounded is to connect with nature. Nature, your own nature as a person, and the nature which is your surrounding. May it be the people surrounding you, or the environment, the physical environment surrounding you. How are we interacting with our environment? How are we appreciating with our environment? And how are we also moving forward where our environment offers blockers? Are we stopping ourselves when blockers are in front of us? Do we know how to deal with our blockers? Because life is really like that. There are certain external things which are really beyond our control. And what we really are controlling, or what is within our control, is ourselves. That's why it is so important for us to know what is within our control and what is not within our control, so that we'll be able to live, continue to live a meaningful life. Um, an example of that is people may blame other people for the miseries that they are experiencing. Um, I would like to ask you, such blaming, does it resonate with you as self awareness? Okay, so that's a question that I would like to bring to you. And if we are going to blame other people, circumstances, the circumstances, does it mean that we are allowing our circumstances to take over us? And if we are going to blame other people over on us, does it mean that these people have control over us? Okay, so that's why it is very important for us to be aware of ourselves. Okay, I will give you a specific example. Is there a moment in your life that naiinis ka sa isang tao na hindi mo maiintindihan kung bakit? Okay? Was there a time that you spent a reflective moment for yourself to ask what makes, what brings, or what's the positive difference when you are going to engage in that such in such emotion? Or what brings you to that emotion? Okay? So, now let's go deeper. Okay? Ano ba yung nandyan na characteristic of that person that makes you angry, or that makes you uncomfortable, or that gives you a disturbing feeling? Try to check with your values. Is it because the behavior of that person is threatening your values? Is the behavior of that person violating your values? So that's one question that you can ask of yourself. Yeah, according to allegory fable. Now, thank you for this comment. You cannot control only yourself, but not with others. Okay. So I am curious on what you mean by this allegory. If you can still continue to share with me what are your thoughts about this. No? So that's wonderful. You have shared your thoughts here. So yun, no? So um, try to understand bakit ka naiinis when, for example, you see a very messy room, a very disorderly room. Parang you cannot really control it, no? So, bakit, no? So, try to check your values, no? So, it could be that you really value order, okay? So, um, you can operate only in an environment when there is order. Okay, so because if you will not be able to understand yourself, you will not be able as well to handle or make choices in your response to the situation. Okay, so or you will not also be able to have options, no, on what to respond to the situation. And what will happen is that you will be overtaken by your emotion. So it is your emotion now that will govern you. So think about it. Now, think about it. If your emotion is the one that governs your situation, that governs your thinking, that governs your behavior, how will it look like? Okay, so that's the question. And on the other hand, how it should look like in your preference, in your ideal frame, in your ideal thought. Okay, so that's one guide that you may use. No, so when you are going to reconnect well with yourself, what's the basis of this? No, so this is not just a like a I am getting this from somewhere. No, so I would like to share with you. There's a study conducted by Peter Senge of MIT. Now, he is a co-founder of the Society of Learning Organization. So he calls it as a systems thinking, and the metaphor that he used is the iceberg. I think you are familiar with an iceberg, no? So where Titanic, nalunod yung Titanic dahil sa iceberg. Kasi ang nakita lang ng piloto is just the tip of the iceberg, no? But underneath the water, there's a big ice there, no? So now, the tip of the iceberg in that metaphor of the systems thinking, the tip of the iceberg is just 10%. And that's what we see. That's when we see that we react. But beneath that, you will be able to see the values, the mental models, the vision of the person, the pattern of behavior. No? So, and you will not be able to see your patterns if you will not be guided in terms of becoming aware of yourself. Sometimes sasabihin mo sa sarili mo, lagi na lang itong nangyayari sa akin. No? So, you see, you are reacting, which is the tip of the iceberg. But you don't understand that it is becoming a pattern. Capture that, no? Know what's the pattern that you are doing which leads you to problems. It's good if it leads you to happiness. Try to know that cycle that you are doing. And when you will be able to realize that you are in this cyclic behavior, try to check, go deeper. Are these aligned with my values? Example, I love learning and I want to always go to school. No, just like Dr. Ria. No, it's because it is really my strength. And I want to share learning because it is aligned with my values on stewardship, stewarding my gift. Okay, so according to allegory fable, others may not feel the way you are feeling. So emotions can only be controlled by the person feeling it. Yes, tumpak, tumpak na tumpak allegory. No? So, and the worst pa, kung gusto pa natin ipa-feel sa kanila ang feeling natin. No? So, so and we become frustrated pa, no, if people are not also agreeing with how we feel, na iba-iba naman yung lenses natin, iba-iba naman yung mata natin, no, our eyes as lenses. Okay, so but you can only control, tamang-tama yun, allegory, no, so na ikaw lang talaga ang makapag-control sa yung emotion. Okay, so ang worst is gusto mong i-insist sa kanila yung values mo. no? So, and sasabihin mo na mga walang ano ito sila, walang whatever, no? So you will make judgments on people because you make yourself as a reference. Okay, so another example of that, yung mga, di ba, mahilig talaga yung mga tao they talk about other people, no, instead of praying for other people, no. So, it's because of our judgment mind, no. So, we feel yung pagka-judgment natin, yung pagka-judge natin, tinatawag din yan, it is also supported by another research conducted by Shirzad Shamin, no. So, on positive intelligence. Um, it is inherent in us, no, that we judge ourselves. Meron tayong parang mga saboteurs, mga accomplices ni sila ni judge, no? So we judge ourselves and compare ourselves to others. And we feel bad because we compare ourselves to others. And then mahilig pa manood ng ay magbasa ng mga magazine of the models dahil gusto mong magpapayat. And it will actually affect pala your self-esteem that you cannot be like them because you really have a separate direction in life. No? So, and you are beautiful on your own. If you will glow, tinatawag ko ito na glow with your flow, if you will just flow with your gifts. No? So, si Dr. Ria is a feminine genius. She has found her gift. She has accessed her gift. She has accessed her genius. All of us has. Okay, so and we call it as a gift. And gift is meant to be shared. No? So that's why it's called as a gift. It's not a gift if you are not sharing it. And if you are not sharing it, it will not be, hindi siya mag-flourish because you are not practicing it. No? So, ayan. Okay, so let's go back to that example now that we talk about. Um, so, people will make themselves and their lives as a reference. And so they judge the way other people live their lives. Okay, so, and then meron pa yung mga accomplices, no? So like, sasabihin mo na, I want to please other people because I judge myself. Okay, so if you can Google now and look at positive intelligence by Sherzad, then you will be able to see the 9 um, saboteurs. And these 9 saboteurs, ito yung nagsasabotahe sa isip mo. No? So, siya yung nagbibigay sa'yo, nagli-lead sa'yo to unhappiness. Okay, so, and check that with yourself. Because the positive intelligence means that how your brain is supporting you to your best life. And if it is not, then it is not mentally fit. So, yung positive intelligence mo is not there. Okay, so that's why the beginning of everything is self-awareness. Okay, so it is very important for us to really know ourselves. Another thing is, wag kayong lalayo when you are experiencing a difficult situation. Do not run away because you will lose and miss the opportunity to learn more about yourself. You will not be able to study how you are responding to the situation. And do not also say that you are okay when you are not. And that is what we call as showing up to yourself, showing up to your emotion. When you are angry, accept that you are angry at that moment. Now, what you are going to do to that anger that you are feeling is another thing. Because we human beings will really be capable of feeling that. Tao tayo, di ba? So we will be receiving a lot of of feelings, a lot of stimuli, no? So we may be experiencing sadness when other people are crying. We feel sad about their situation. Yes, you will. Declare it, label it. Now, what is your response to the situation is another thing. Okay, so again and again, I will go back to the word self awareness. Okay, another example, stress, which most of the people now are using that. Sabi nila, how are you? I'm so stressed. Right away. No? Ang daming kasalanan ni stress. But have you tried to label it? Have you tried to unpack every layer of that? Kung ano talaga yung emotion mo doon? Instead of just making a headline that you are stressed. So let's say, for example, I am so disturbed by the words of these people whom I feel are so disrespectful. Because, okay, because the other way around, you reframe yourself, no? Because because I honor people, whoever they are. It's because I foster peace. Okay, so you will now be able to see the difference between the two. Okay, and you will know, or you will have that experience when you will not run away from a difficult situation. So you see, even miserable situations will turn out to be a gift if you will reflect, you will check yourself, and you will ask yourself, what positive difference can I do in this situation? What am I anticipating that may be meaningful for me in this situation? Another example is there are people who are too, they are like a pleaser, no? And at a certain point, ano na sila, magbe-breakdown because they please this person and yet this person is not at all pleased. Okay, because we anchor on pleasing others instead of anchoring yourself to your values. When you do something, check yourself. What makes this meaningful for me? Instead na, pag may mangyari kasi, inimbita kasi ako ni ganito, and I cannot say no. No? So yung mga ganon. You can say no if it's not aligned with your values. And that is positive intelligence. You are serving to your best interest. And you are connecting with your values, connecting with your purpose. Okay, so have you tried to check your why? Have you tried to check what's my purpose here in the world? And if you have not found that yet, reflect. Now keep reflecting. No, so because life is a practice. No, so when you go to mastery, you keep on practicing that. Just like dancers, when they reach the level of a guru, for example, it's because they have practiced it. Okay, so again, we will go back to the concept of neuroplasticity. Our brain is composed of plastic, no? There's elasticity there that if you will be able to find that new neural pathway in your brain and continue to practice that, later on it will become your habit. And ensure that this is connected with your values, or else that becomes your value. Once you form it as a habit, then that becomes your value. Okay, so that's how wonderful our anatomy, no? So, and that how we can optimize as well the gifts that we have, and it gives pa happiness, no, to us when we do things which are meaningful for us. Okay, so I think I am talking a lot. Dr. Ria, can you join me here?
Would you like me to play your video?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay, I'll just play a video. Okay. So, um, dami kong naisulat, Ella.
Ah,
But
really?
anyway, yes ka muna. Mag-shoutout lang saglit si Ella. Oo.
Okay, okay.
Medyo
Thank
ano ka
you.
muna, rest. Okay,
Yeah.
Ella.
Okay.
Hello, ayan. Ako din, ma'am, may naisulat ako kaya lang sana kompleto 'to. Ayan, mega love shoutout po sa lahat ng viewers po ni Dr. Ria Liza and sa mga nakinig 'no, talagang may mga nag-i-interact po sa mga magagandang sinabi ni guest. Ayan, ang dami nating natutunan 'no. Sana nag-take note kayo kasi lalabas 'yun sa Pinoy Henyo later. So, mega love shoutout po sa Team Helpful, ayan po. Andiyan po sila, marami sila 'no. Binabaybay ko dito sa attendance 'no, kasi all of you who tuned in tonight, kasama po kayo sa pag-grand raffle po ng ating host on December. So, keep inviting your friends para naman marami pong mabahagian ng blessing po si Ma'am Ria no, sa mga friendship natin out there. And ayan, mega love shoutout po again, kay Sir Ronel Ramos kasi ito yung hindi ko na shoutout kanina pagkatapos ko mag-shoutout kay Bro Fishing and Travel Channel. Also ayan, Facebook user na walang name and kay Ria Angel 2 and Mommy Ella Provinciana 2. Mega love shoutout din kay Felix Sandra Andal. Ayan, good evening everyone from BSIT FCPC. Ayan, thank you so much po no, taga FCPC for supporting Dr. Ria Liza. And the Feminine Genius Live sa Facebook. Ayan, mega love shoutout po to all of you, the viewers of the Feminine Genius Live. Ayan, Philippines, Dr. Ria Liza. Ayan, mega love shoutout po sa lahat. Happy watching the po si Felix Sandra. Thank you so much. And also, Jan Lloyd Andresa. Ayan, good evening everyone. Ayan, from BSIT FCPC also siya. Thank you so much. And nandito rin si um, Team Helpful Papin Pajakit host. Ayan, thank you so much siya sis Chichay Channel. Also, kay Ma'am Allegory Fable 1005. I am here now. Sabi niya. Ayan po shoutout ni Ma'am. Ayan. Tapos, hi Ma'am Allegory. Ayan. Also, nandito rin si Kurt. Happy viewing. Ayan, Kurt Lawrence Aguilar. Ayan, FCPC BSIT. Thank you so much for tuning in and ayan, for supporting our host, Dr. Ria Lisa, and of course, sa guest po niya, no, na ang dami nating natutunan. And also, nandito rin si Max Vlogs. Ayan, nag-love shoutout FCPC students. And sabi ni Ma'am Allegory, ayan, I think binasa ito ni guest po kanina na You can control only yourself but not with others. Ayan, tama yan. And talaga naman ang napaka-interactive talaga ng topic kasi kanina. And ang dami kong learnings din eh. Kaya sabi ko, wow, ang ganda ng sinabi ni ma'am. And ayan, si Rainbow's Channel, oh, thank you so much for tuning in all the way from USA po yan. Thank you so much po. Ayan. Also from Allegory, sabi po ni ma'am, others may not feel the way you are feeling, so emotions can only be controlled by the person feeling it. Wow, ang galing-galing ni Ma'am Allegory. And ayan, thank you so much po sa Team Helpful ano, for dropping the banner and also nandito po si Ma'am Raquel Raimundo. Ayan, ganda mo naman today, Dr. Ria. Yes. The ever supportive best friend yata to ni Dr. Ria Liza. Thank you so much, Ma'am Raquel. And shout out also kay Mami Erlinda Cadilo. Ayan, Ma'am Ella, please entry for the raffle. Thank you. Ayan. Yes po. No worries po, Mami Erlinda. And also kay Sir Javier, thank you so much for tuning in and for being a loyal viewer po ni Dr. Ria Liza. And also kay Sis Rainbow's Channel USA. Thank you so much. Back to you, Ma'am Ria, and also to Ma'am. Thank you so much po, everyone.
Okay, so guys, ano pa lang yan, patikim lang yan. So much more kung coach nyo na siya, siguro baka, oh my God, I'll be a very transformed person. But you know, I experienced kasi that kind, Coach Jack, when National University conducted the first ever management development program. Hindi pa kasi kita kilala that time, no? That was, I think, two
Yeah.
years ago, oo, when we did this very long-term management
Mm.
development program, may mga case pa na naka-live-in
Yeah.
kami sa isang place, oo.
Mm-mm.
Oo. We have NU Laguna wherein we have dorm spaces there. Mga 3 days kami doon. Tapos ang saya kasi ganyan yung mga sinasabi and then pag gabi naman you have socializations, 'di ba? And you keep to aside from self-awareness, you also learn the attitude or who our peers are.
Yeah.
It's very feeling. And I
Mm.
was really touched or was really amazed that you are part of that executive education from 300 applicants down to 23, no? Ano to? Sponsored by the Philippines?
No, it's sponsored by the company before, but you just have to apply now. So there are certain qualifications that they are looking for. So like for example, your experiences in the leadership program, because their concept is about team leadership, no? So that the teamwork, no? So because MIT also conducted a study on super chickens, no? So I just would like to share with you, no, since Dr. Ria uh, bring that up. So it's an opportunity also to share. You can Google that as well, no, on Super Chicken conducted by MIT as a research. So this is it now. So they have conducted that research on chickens, and they get the super chickens. And what happens to the super chickens in a team? They pick on each other until there are only 3 members of the team that are staying alive. No, because they fight for each other. Because they are super chickens. They are really intelligent chickens. Now, on the other hand, the other chicken which are average, wherein it's complementary naman yung abilities nila, yung skills nila. No? So, mas nag-prosper yun na team. Okay, so ano yung findings nila? No? So, if they are socially aware, in terms of the social equity. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Meaning, you will give opportunity for everyone to complement. Okay, so a basic example of that is during a meeting, for example, you will provide the same airtime for everyone to talk. No? So, kasi kung hindi the same, there is no equality in the team. You are not exercising that. You are still believing in hierarchy. And that's not what researchers are saying that to us now. And another interesting thing as well is that may mga babae sa chickens na magagaling. Okay? So in their findings, which I realized that as well and I experienced that as well, because in that in that program, dalawa lang kami na babae. Ah, ano ha, modesty aside, no? Kasi team-based yung learning namin. So yung mag-number 1 at saka mag-number 2 sa mga games talaga, kung nasaan ako tsaka yung kaklase ko na babae. Kasi hindi kami kasama sa isang team. So that's how they also conduct research, no? Empirical studies. In every executive education program, they are also studying us. No? So that's why believer din ako diyan, no, that we really have to complement because men also has capabilities that is different from the capabilities of women. So kailangan mag-complement, no? So ikwento ko sa inyo yung aking experience also there, no. Nag-orientation kami through a webinar. So iba-iba kami ng continent, so iba-iba ang time zone. So during that time ako lang mag-isa ang babae during the webinar orientation. And I feel so I feel so parang threatened or parang intimidated na sabi ko, puro mga lalaki ang classmates ko. So, and then I will be, it will be my first time to be in a foreign land. No, so ngayon, tinanong ko, sabi nila, is there any last questions? No, so the program director asked, and it was a webinar during that time, that was 2015. And then I said, "Can I ask a question?" And then, "Oh, Jacqueline from the Philippines. Okay, what's your question?" And then I said, Is there any other woman in this program?" So it's just one question I asked, and they wonder why I asked that question. During our graduation, they asked me, what made me ask that question? And I told them my feelings. And you know what? They also developed. It could be that they also gathered from the same responses with other women and they developed the SWIM program, which is an executive education for women. That's how they listen a lot to the feedback of people and keep on improving. So that's why if we are going now to convert or bring that to us, don't be afraid of feedback. Later masanay ka din, no? So ako din, I'm afraid also of feedback, no? So uh, don't take that mistake or myth that I am so magaling in life. No, we are all learners of our life. We will be brought to certain situations. We will be brought to certain situations that will allow us to learn more, as long as we allow ourselves to learn. No, so with that, no, so there are different programs that they develop because of the feedback, and feedback serve as a data to us. Okay, so and you can pick the data, di ba? You don't need to believe all the data. It's up to you to pick which ones are like kayang-kaya ko na to, no? So do not react on the data pag sinasabi niya sa iyo na ikaw maldita ka. Okay, okay, what made him or her say that? Instead na aawayin mo yung tao, kanya naman yung sinasabi, 'di ba? Okay, so and you cannot hold people to talk about you on that. You can't. That's their mouth, that's their mind, that's their eyes, that's their ears, no? So, but you have the capability to control your response or your reactions to the situation. But just allow yourself to appreciate that this feedback is a data. Ano kayang nangyari doon? Bakit kaya siya nakapagsabi ng gano'n? I am not like that. Pero bakit kaya niya nasabi yun? Or sasabihin mo rin, yeah, I am like that. So, gano'n, no? Okay, sige, Dr. Ria, no?
Okay, so I believe na natuwa ako dun sa super chicken, no? Ang chicken pala nalalaman kung smart or not smart.
Oo. In their study,
Oo.
yeah. In their study, oo.
Yeah. And then, pag pinagsama-sama mo yung mga smart na chicken, tinutukan nila yung mga sarili nila. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
So, parang, kasi when you say complementing in an organization, there should be no redundancy.
yeah.
I mean, well, I am interpreting it as, kasi mahirap din naman kasi sa isang kaharian,
Yes,
may dalawang reyna, di ba?
yes.
Or parang
Sasabog.
gano'n, no? Yeah,
Sasabog ang
sasabog
kwarto
talaga, oo. So,
dahil
dapat
sa laki ng
talaga,
powers.
you know how this people in our organization are complementing each other. Okay?
Yes.
That is a good ano, no? And actually, madami akong na-pick up eh. Unang-una, sabi mo, you leave the corporate world a year ago, meaning you are exploring this being a coach for a year,
Yes.
no?
Yes.
Yes, oo. Oo. Tapos, sabi mo, tama naman yung observation mo na bakit sa Facebook ngayon, there are more condolences than birthdays. I don't know if it's COVID related or what. I don't know what's the, but I also observed that. Okay, para mas madami talaga yung namamatayan. Pero baliktad tayo dun sa pag-approach, no? You said maswerte ka kapag birthday. So, be sure na kapag may nadaanan ka na may birthday, you have to greet this person.
Yes.
Okay? Ako naman
Yes.
baliktad. Pag na may nadaanan naman ako may condolence, kikilala ko siya or hindi, be sure I was able to send my condolences.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is it? Ba't kaya baliktad?
Um,
Um,
I I also do deepest sympathy and all, but um, sa akin ha, sorry no, kasi I'll pray for the one who passed away, no. So, and I will send my message directly to the person, especially if the person is I know that person well, because it will be meaningful. Hindi na kasi mabasa nung namatay, no. So, I'd rather pray for that person who passed away, because prayers can be said in even less than a minute, and you offer that, no? So but for the person whose birthdays are being celebrated, be happy with the gift of life, no? So because the person can still read that, and you can even create impact to the person, no, celebrating that birthday. Tapos sensitive pa naman yung mga tao pag birthday nila, no? Pag may mga anniversaries, no? So gusto din nila na ma-appreciate sila. Okay, so because birthdays are really very meaningful to each one of us. No? So yun, Dr. Ria.
yeah. Kaya birthday month ngayon. We have to celebrate life as said
Yes.
by Coach Jack, no, kasi sa swerte talaga kung buhay ka pa, no, due to this
Yeah.
very trying times. And tama naman yung sinabi mo, no, kasi yung may birthday marinig niya pa yung sinabi mo, yung patay hindi na. Naku, bukas lahat ng may birthday babatiin ko na talaga, promise.
And I will also say advance happy birthday to you, no? So I am celebrating with you from here your gifts of life, no? That means kung nandito pa tayo sa world, meron pa tayong dapat gawin, no? So we are his soldiers, no? So yeah.
Yes, and the self-awareness. Sa'yo ko lang unang narinig yung word na self-awareness unicorn. You know naman, I love unicorn. If you can, yung rebranding ko kasi, meron
Mm.
akong, nag-rebrand ako ngayong September, no? Thanks, Bon Labora, if you're watching. And the unicorn is part of my logo. Um, the shoes that symbolizes the woman, and of course the unicorn which symbolizes so many things, but alam mo naman, di ba, alam mo
Mm.
na I'm very
You
vocal, I
love the
wanted
word.
unicorn. Nandito kasi si Kay, are you still watching, Kay, si Raquel Raimundo, kasi sinasabi ko palagi, I wanted to be a unicorn. Sinasabi ko talaga siya, pero alam
Mm.
kong mahirap. Pero sinasabi ko kasi because
Yeah.
of saying so many times, bak, an,
Yes.
napupush ako na gawin ko yon, no?
Agree.
Pero ano yung self-awareness unicorn?
Oo, sige. So, I agree with you, Dr. Ria, and I congratulate and acknowledge you for that mindset, no, na dinideclare mo, no. So, it's because it is you are sharing your accountability now. Once you declare it, you are actually declaring your accountability for that because you want it to happen. Okay? Yung iba kasi ayokong magsabi kasi baka sabihin nila na I have humility issues or whatever. No. If that is your way of making yourself accountable so that you will reach your goal, that's it. Okay. Going back to your question, self-awareness unicorn, there is also a study conducted by a researcher. No? So, and in their study, they said na people believe 80% of the people believe that they are self-aware. Okay? Now, when they deepen the questions about self-awareness, there are only 15% who are truly self-aware. Okay? So that's why it is important for us to really know how to become self-aware. And the example that I gave is, do you shun away? Do you run away from a difficult situation? Alsabalutan ka ba kaagad kapag may kaaway ka? Do you know how to face your own emotions when you are confronted by a difficult situation? Tago ka ba kaagad? And you will miss the opportunity of learning yourself. 'Di ba? There are times na, ha, nagawa ko yun. 'Di ba? May mga times na ganun tayo because situations unpack us. And that's a gift as well. It's an opportunity to grow. That's what life is, 'di ba? We keep on growing. Alam nga naman, nandyan ka na lang. No? So, just like us, ni Dr. Ria, we keep on learning and learning. No? So, si Ella once kaya, no? Ano ba yung parang
Yan.
passion mo sa buhay?
Aral din yan ng aral. She's now taking her doctoral
Hala.
eh.
Wow.
Oo. So,
Same,
Yeah.
same po kay Ma'am Ria. Sige ma'am, go ma'am.
so yun yung unicorn na self-awareness unicorn.
Yes.
Person who really knows herself. Kasi sabi mo,
Yes.
everything begins, ano ba yun na sinabi mo? Everything begins with self-awareness eh.
Yes.
Diba? Everything
Yes.
begins with self-awareness. So, that self-awareness you're talking about, uh, Ella, unicorn na tayo. Because
Yes.
I'm a self-aware unicorn. Kasi sinasabi ayan si Kay nandiyan daw, sinasabi kasi ni Coach Jacque na buti na lang yung mga tao na alam na agad nila yung kanilang gift, no? And then, yung kasi sa self-awareness, malalaman mo, ano ba yung gift na meron ka? And then, yung gift, pag hindi mo pala shinare yun, baliwala kasi you don't practice it. And I
Yes.
super, to the maximum, agree to that. Oo. Totoo yun. Kaya yung meron kami isa ditong guest, ang sabi niya, the law of use. Law
Mhm.
of use. When you don't use it anymore, you tend to forget it. But it's true, no? Kung may gift ka, tama lang na more mo pa siyang ipakita, gamitin, i-share, etc. Tama ka
Yes.
dun. Oo.
Yeah,
The
kasi
share
it's a
of... Go ahead,
sorry,
Coach.
sabi nga ni Mark Twain, he is a novelist and he is also a humorist. He's also a researcher of leadership practices, no? In his quote, it is my favorite quote also, that the two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. No? So, those are the two. Pwede ninyo yang I'll send it to you ha, para pwede din ninyong i-quiz yan mamaya.
Oo,
Ayan, I
tama.
placed it in
I
the
super
message.
agree. Oo. In a certain point in time, you're gonna learn why you're born for what. That's your purpose of life.
Yes,
At napakasaya nung feeling, Coach Jack, no, na that there's suddenly an awareness of
yeah,
what you really wanted to happen in your life. At yung pandemic situation had actually helped me a lot in really knowing what is my purpose. Siguro parang ikaw din ganun no,
mm,
kasi last year ka din
yeah,
nag-start ng iyong coaching, yan, no? So,
yes,
alam nyo guys, may pandemic pa naman. Ang sarap kasing mag-isip, umupo, alamin, ano ba talaga, nung unang pandemic last year, I am so hindi masaya. Ibig sabihin, I'm grateful that I have the time to stop. Kasi ala ng direction eh.
mm,
Araw-araw busy, meeting, gabi, maga, wala na eh. Wala nang sense of
mm,
direction eh. But when we sit down, and suddenly God gave us the time, you're forced to sit down. You have no choice.
yeah,
Ayun, nakita ko na yung purpose, and that started this YouTube channel. Kaya tama rin yung guest namin na isang araw, si Arky, Ate Arky. of YouTube. Si Ate Arky, very young person. Then when she started having her YouTube pala, meron pala siyang dapat i-share, no? Kasi siya gained so many views because of the content of what
Mm.
she's doing, not because of live stream, no? So, tama yun yung parang, sabi niya, nung una, parang ayoko mag-YouTube, nahiya ako, may gano'n. No? Pala, may purpose. Ah, kaya nakaka-relate ako sa sinasabi mo because when I was invited to share my story sa AIM, doon ko naisip, bakit story ko lang? Ang daming tao sa
Mm.
paligid. A very wonderful story. And that gave me the go signal. O sige, i-feature ko na lahat ng mga taong sa tingin ko sa paligid ko ay makakapagbigay ng impact sa buhay. Me and Ella are learning from our guests. Actually, ngayon, madami kami natutunan. No? So, thank you, Don. And yung gift, sana after nitong episode na to, our viewers, by the way, check ko lang we have about, saglit, check ko lang, viewers, we have 44 viewers, no? Yung mga viewers po natin, please comment lang po. Sana itong 44 viewers natin, we still have time to find your gift, your purpose why you're born.
Yeah,
Masarap
true.
kasi yung pakiramdam, 'di ba?
Mm.
Yung ano parang yung mga pang Miss Universe wordings, Coach Jack pag nagpi-pitch ako, yung parang I will never let go of this lifetime without achieving my life's purpose. So gawin natin 'yon kasi very relieving siya. So wag yung kakalimutan tong araw na to, tong oras na to. At ECQ pa level 4 lahat pala ECQ. Still have time to know your gift. Sabi nga dito ni Raquel, ano sabi ni Raquel? Sabi niya, confrontational ako, Doc Ria even says she'll speak for me kasi baka awayin ko lang yung tao. Confrontational. Yung kanina, yung pagka you have to, pag meron difficult situation, actually, yung very difficult situation, if you want to leave, yun yung gusto ko i-next kasi madaming madaming masarap pag-usapan doon. Tapos sabi, but very inspiring yung declaration ni Dr. Ria about being a unicorn. She shared that vision. Yes, tama yung sinabi binigyan ni Jack ng accountability. I am now passing on the accountability na parang kailangan kong panindigan. No? Parang
Yes.
ganun. Kailangan mo yung panindigan. No? And
Yeah.
that's why tama siya. And then, yung sinasabi ni Jack kanina na, are you living when you are in a difficult situation? Kasi dito nilagay ko, example, no? Example, wag na tayong lalayo. In a job, example. Ako kasi may ganun situations, may many times, no? Yung parang, you want to leave. Pero pala, sabi mo, you cannot run away, no? Pero anong definition ba natin ng run away? Hanggang saan ba yon? Hanggang saan yon?
Mm. Sige, thank you for that question, Dr. Ria. No? So, again, I will go back to how aware you are no, on your capability. No? Kaya mo bang harapin yan? Pag hindi mo kayang harapin yan and your option is really magtago ka muna kasi just like binaril ka, hindi mo wala ka naman ding shield, no? So kailangan magtago ka, no? But kung meron ka namang ammunitions to really face it, then you face it. So in other words, ikaw din ang makakaalam when, how, and until how far no you will also keep a distance or you will keep closer to the situation. No? So kasi there's no like one a rule of thumb on that, no? So ikaw pa din ang nakakaalam kung should I keep closer to the situation, no? So or I should go further from the situation. Meron tayong parang mga internal GPS, no, na magsasabi sa atin na parang nasusuka na ako, hindi ko na kaya. I have to go, no? And honor yourself for that. Pero I am suggesting na um reflect. It doesn't mean that you will stay there. Pick lessons from your experience. No? Kasi kung hindi mo naman control yung situation, baka masunog ka din doon kasi hindi mo control yung situation, 'di ba? No? So, pick a lesson from there, and keep a safe distance from that situation. And as to how far or how near, ikaw din ang nakakaalam niyan. There is no hard and fast rule in terms of the measure of the distance. And then balikan ko lang yung sinasabi mo, Dr. Ria, kanina on the purpose, no? I would like to give a metaphor on driving. If you are driving and you don't have a destination, anong mangyayari sa'yo? No? So you don't know where to go. So that's how wonderful purpose is. It gives you, it leads you to where you are. And that I congratulate you for that. No? Because you know your purpose, you have you have a strong connection of your values, and you have a strong connection of your gift. And you are declaring that because you would like to share your gifts with others. Ayan.
So, yeah, isa pang example nung difficult situation, no? Example, alam mo na yung purpose mo, pero sometimes situations are so bad, no? Parang minsan
Yeah.
pinababasa ka na lang, please move on, let go, parang ganon. So, how do you see that situation naman?
Okay.
Um,
Yung
mm,
yeah, yung mga gano'n kasi 'no, these are people na hindi sila naturuan 'no, na hindi na-guide 'no, that when you look at the left side, there is a right side 'no. There are different sides actually 'no. So, kung may negative side na may negative emotions, bring yourself to a refrained situation. Kung this is a negative one, what could be the positive? Okay, so the opposite of what you are experiencing. That's why it is important for us to really get out of the water, no, and huminga ka, no, to really see what else are the other options. What else are the other actions that I can make? What else there are in the world? That's why it is important for us not to live in the box. No, kasi pag nasa box tayo, hindi natin nakikita what else are other what ano ba yung other things that's possible for you. Okay? So, to I hope I answer your question, Dr. Ria, no? So, um it is nga sad, no, that there are really people who would like to stay in the negative, tapos ano pa, yung bang they will give justice to their feelings that they feel that way instead of letting them see nga meron pang ibang sides, no, ang
so,
life.
parang ano yan eh, no? Same din sa relationship, a difficult relationship, for instance.
Mm,
Are you going to run away from that very difficult relationship?
yeah. Depende talaga yan sa person, no? Siya talaga ang makakasagot, no? Kung toxic na masyado at kaya pa niya, stay. Pero kung hindi na niya kaya and it's not healthy, why are you staying there? No, there could be other relationships. I'm not saying that it's just the marriage or it's just the boyfriend girlfriend. No, it could also be friends. It could also be relationships in the company. No, so if you feel that your purpose has been fully lived in that company or in that relationship, kasi we are all passers-by, di ba? No, so we are all passers-by. We may touch the life of these people and we may touch the lives of others later on. There is no such thing as permanent, including relationships. Even our children will go out from our house and build their own and live their
Yeah.
own life.
Yes, oo. So, dito sa mga situations na ito, somebody needs a coach. Ano tong, yung sa coach kasi, sabi kasi nila, when I read something, yung halos lahat daw ng mga, almost all of the richest people on earth do have their personal coaches. Is that
Yes.
true?
Yes, true. No, so in the study of Sherzad, no, of the author of the researcher of positive intelligence, he coach executive people of global companies. And he asked them in confidence on ano yung pinaka-secret nila sa buhay. And it surprised him. Yung pinaka-secret nila sa buhay are all the difficult situations in their lives. So it doesn't mean that when you go higher, you are happy. No? So all the more that you need somebody who can reflect back to you because the coach will serve as a mirror. No? So it will help you see what you are doing, what you are thinking, because it may be too much for you. No? So, and please know that when you are a leader, you are responsible of many lives. Okay, so that's why ako, in my leadership capability, they call me like a nanay, no, because that's my leadership style, no. I am a people first leader. I always look up to their feelings, no. So kasi kung hindi sila maligaya with your leadership, they will really go. At saka pag-usapan ka din nila no? Pag they are not
Okay.
happy with you. Ayan.
So,
So,
siguro habang tumataas pala yung level, ito kasi yung mga yung mga talagang successful, I mean, financially successful people, ito yung mga mayayaman na, no? Marami silang mga tao, marami silang mga ginagawa na lalong nangangailangan ng coach. Kasi
yes.
ang dami na masyadong iniisip, no?
Yes.
Oo.
Yes.
So,
That's really true.
oo. Ella,
Yep.
tandaan mo ha, pag meron na tayong coach, ibig sabihin unicorn.
Yeah. Siguro din it's because people who are in the I will not say also na people in the lower rank will not need one, no. So anybody, that's why I mentioned kanina na anybody, no. So I welcome anybody. But I am just specializing on leadership because I feel that marami ang nai-impact na buhay ng mga leaders, no? Kung for example, isang leader ka and you have 5 people reporting to you. Yung 5 people reporting to you, ilang tao din ang nagre-report of the 5 people? Now, how many families you are impacting with for the people that are reporting to you? Exponential yan eh. Kasi kahit sabihin nila itong concept na leadership concept na ito na sabihin nila na compartmentalize. It is not, to me, I am not a believer of that. Isang buhay ka lang, your mind and your heart, you bring that in the house and in the company. Mas lalo na ngayon because your house becomes your office. You don't even know where is your office in your house. 'Di ba? Saan
True.
na ba ang compartmentalization diyan, no? So, and how many people you will be impacting when they are so affected by your leadership that you are not aware of, no? So wala kang cognizance, wala kang awareness of that. Okay? So, ayan.
Sabi ni Kay, Coach, we hear a lot about toxic positivity. Toxic positivity. Saying that pushing oneself to positivity brings more anxiety and pressure to be better when one cannot at present or for many for an extended period.
Yeah. Ako rin narinig ko rin 'yun, no? So, because yun nga, no, you don't show up for your emotion. Hindi mo siya inaako, you don't feel accountable even for an emotion that is so realistic for you, no. So whether it is positive or negative, no. So as I mentioned, no, again, another study conducted by Dr. Susan David of Harvard, no, sinasabi niya yung positivity, there is a curse to that, no, there is a curse to that because it does not allow you to understand more about yourself because you turn around into okay lang ako, I am fine, but actually you are not, no. So that's why she mentioned that there is a curse to positivity. Okay, so it is not all the time healthy and meaningful approach for you. Okay, so and I congratulate you for understanding that concept, because the awareness now, si Raquel, so the awareness, your awareness now, Raquel, brings you now to see choices compared to people who are not aware. Kasi they will continue to live that kind of approach. They will continue to use that kind of approach. With you, I acknowledge you for understanding that concept, and as well as acknowledging that it is a toxic, no, so it's not healthy for you, because now that you are aware, then you will know na this is not a good choice for me. This may be a better choice for me. I have to own my emotion. If it is anger, own it. If it is sadness, own it. If it is disappointment, own it. 'Di ba? No? So, it's because normal tayo, madi-disappoint talaga tayo. No? So, you just have to know how to say it. Example, yeah, yes. And it is actually backed up mideth ng study. No? So, again, another example ni Dr. Susan David, paano ang sinasabi niya actually is emotional agility. Hindi ka magiging flexible, hindi ka magiging resilient, hindi ka magiging agile with your emotion kapag you keep on circling in your mind na positive lang lahat, no? So that's why sinasabi niya there is a curse to that, no? So another example na binigay niya, kaya nga sinasabi niya, be curious about yourself. Be curious about your response. Be curious how you are feeling. And suspend judgment about yourself. Because when you judge yourself na, you miss again the opportunity to grow further. Another example na binigay niya is yung brooding versus battling the emotion. Ano yung battling the emotion? Parang sinusuppress mo lang. And then, 'di ba there are times na pagdating ng panahon, sasabog ka na because it's too much already. Meron ding iba na brooding. Ano yung brooding? Yung lagi mong sinasabi, 'no? Yung feelings mo, yeah, yeah, sige sige ka talak ng talak, pati sa pantry talak ka ng talak. Can you imagine the people hearing you? Listening to you sa mga talak mo sa buhay, 'no? Wala kang mindfulness, 'no? So, tapos may iba pa na mag-co-brood sa'yo. They will talk also, "Yeah, totoo yan. Check, 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 check." Can you imagine the environment circulating in that situation? Ayan.
Yeah, actually tama din yung nagre-react si Kay at saka si Medet. Actually, yun na nga eh, yung dumating sa point na at a certain point in time, dahil sobra kang matured na sobrang positive ka lang, nakalimutan mo yung emotions. Nagigilty tuloy ako. Kasi okay lang eh, di ba? Parang, nangyari to, okay lang, positive. Because, di ba, may kasabihan tayo, we turn adversities into
Yeah.
opportunities. Pero, ang nangyari kasi, talagang na lang, okay na lang lahat. Tama ka doon at parang battling, no? Battling,
Mm-mm.
parang you tend to think that everything positive, even if nasasaktan ka na or
Yeah.
hindi na okay yung mga situations. So,
Yeah.
siguro nga dadating ang time sasabog ka.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
or it could also be, Dr. Ria, no, that you know how to handle, no? So, hindi mo lang siguro nano-notice na marunong kang mag-handle. It could be that you have a lot of things you are doing, no, that also makes your life meaningful, no? So, yun nga sabi ni Bidet, yeah, trigger lang yan, then biglang mag-explode. So, to go deeper to that is be mindful of yourself, no? So, take time to pause for yourself as well. Kumusta na ba ako? Hello, parang gano'n, no? Kumusta na ba ako ngayon, no? So, just 1 minute na pause or reflection in a day, no? So, will really help you um, sanitize yourself, no? So, from things that you may encounter all throughout the day. That's why it is important for us to have a habit, no, on every morning when we wake up. So what kind of habit do you do? Like for example, for me, I read the daily bread and really thank God, no? So for whatever blessings that I have received, particularly the gift of life, we see sunshine, we still breathe, no? So we still will be able to do the things that he wants us to do for him, to glorify his name, no? So there are others also that who will also write gratefulness, no, grateful diary every morning, no? So that's also a practice of positive intelligence. I have also read a research that when you would like to develop a habit, it will take you 18 days to make it a habit. Parang ginagawa mo siya every day, 18 days. To make it like stable, 66 days. Kaya myth yung 21-day challenge. No? So, kailangan from 18, parang ano ka na, naka-anchor ka na na it is becoming a habit. Do not stop there. Bring it to 66 days. And then from 66 days, bring it to 254 days. And it will really become a solid habit. Yes.
I agree with me that sometimes kasi it may not be a real coach, but we tend to look for somebody na siya yung comfort zone mo na pinagsasabihan mo.
Yes.
Ako nga napapansin ko, meron akong tao na dedicated na siya yung sinasabihan ko kapag work related, meron naman taong dedicated kapag personal related, parang iba-iba, parang
Yes.
meron kang level of ano no na
Confidante.
hindi pala, oo, yung ano ganun. Tama.
Yeah.
So, meron kasing situation where I don't know if it happens to everyone, coach, no, but meron akong situation in my life where I turned 360 degrees U-turn, complete U-turn from who I am. Yesterday, parang natulog lang ako. Then kinabukasan, it's different. Is that really possible? Ganun nangyari. Parang dating sobrang emotional, biglang natulog lang ako. Pagkising ko kinabukasan, hindi na ako ganon. Honest, it happened to me. And I feel so happy. Kasi ganun pala yun, sabi ko. Kapag pala hindi ka masyadong ganun mag-isip, parang
Mm-hmm.
at peace ka sa sarili mo. Kaya yung sinasabi ko sa'yo na parang, I don't know kung manhid pa tawag doon, pero parang wala na sa akin yung mga adversities. Hindi
Mm-hmm.
ko na siya natitignan as negative. Possible pala yun.
Yeah. I would say yes, no, because you have done that and I acknowledge you for that. Siguro for others to learn, no. So ang question ko, what did you do differently that allows you to do the 360-degree turn? No? So if you may share with others who may be learning from you, no? Kasi at 20 years old kasi, hindi pa kasi develop masyado yung prefrontal cortex nila sa brain, no? So that allows you that maturity as well. No, so there are really certain ages, developmental stages, no, in life na nadidevelop na talaga yung brain natin to take on certain things, certain responsibilities. Kaya in developmental psychology, yan, babalik na naman ako sa mga ganyan. I've been teaching also psychology for 10 years now. So, para din tayo nagtuturo dito na. So, there is a concept called developmental readiness. Kaya let us really suspend judgment, no? Kung sinasabi mo like for example, ako na kaya ko to, bakit siya hindi? Because there is really a developmental readiness, no? So everyone really has a pace of its own na baka hindi pa nila kaya, no? So kasi the brain has to be developed pa, no? So kaya nga importante nga na we really have to to develop habits, no, and train our brain to that, no, kasi possible kasi na magiging intelligent tayo on something as long as we keep on practicing that. That's why it is also called as a, like for example in leadership, it is called as a leadership practice. Sinasabi, di ba, leadership practice kasi pinapractice mo siya. Now if you are going to expect your leader to perform the highest possible in your expectations, my God, you are staging yourself to frustration. No, that's the best ingredient na masabaw-sabaw talaga yung buhay mo. Because your leader is also practicing. No, that's why it is called as a practice. Keep on practicing. Na, so I missed the question, Dr. Ria. No? So there was a question a while back or there's a
It's a
message.
reaction. Our mind protects us
Yeah.
minsan pag too much pain or something.
Yes, yes.
Yes. You know me that yung what I experience is actually an instant change. I don't know why. Instant talaga that I'd never realized that I am capable of changing that way.
Wow.
Hindi kasi hindi yun yung kinalakihan ko eh. I mean, typically depende rin sa naging culture. Example, a culture na masyado kang possessive or masyado kang selosa or masyado kang napag-iisip ng di maganda sa mga tao, di ba? Parang ganun. Parang, and then there's something na lang na biglang hindi ka na gano'n, na instant.
Yeah. It
And then after that, it's like heaven.
yeah.
Tsaka
Yeah.
nung na-realize na ay ituturo ko sa mga lower, sa mga mas bata na dapat alisin yon.
Mm.
Alisin dapat yung mga negativity actually. Nawala
Yeah.
yung sobrang negativity. Oh.
I will call that
Nakakatawa.
doc yeah, I will call that Doc Ria as transcendence. Now you have found your next level. No? So, it could be possible. That's why, pagka maganyan, you reflect, no? Ano bang ginawa ko that went well? That's why it is so important for us to take a pause, no? Para we'll be able to learn from ourselves, no? So, kung na-reflect mo what I did differently, it could be that you have so much already and you have enough already and you make a decision not to stay there because that is stuckness staying there, no? So that's why there are people also, like for me, no, I also experienced grief because my father passed away last May 11 of this year, no? So grief is really real, no? So kahit anong gawin mo to really get out of that, sasabihin nila there are others who even stay there in their grief for 7 years, no? So um ang kanilang pace ay matagal, no? So it's because siguro wala ding pang instances that allow them to give that aha moment, no? So with you, there could be an aha moment na you might have said to yourself na my brain decided not to stay there, it's too much already, sinasayang ko lang yung energy ko there, no? Lalo na 'pag 'di ba when we are angry, 'di ba after that, when we are crying, no? So after that, 'di ba, anong nangyayari sa atin? Namumugto ang mata, tapos yung next meetings natin napupurnada dahil hindi ka na makaharap and you are so drained, right? Because you spent so much time there. But it takes a while for people to mature, no? So hindi lahat na right away they become so matured. Kaya nga yung mga parents, natatawa lang ako no na ngayon na nasa ano na online na 'di ba yung mga parents before mag-aano talaga magre-react if the teachers will be angry to their pupils or to their students. Ngayon na nag-aaral na sa ano, 'di ba nagagalit sila. There was one colleague of mine na, siya, "Miss Jacque, galit na galit ako sa anak ko. Na ano daw niya, nasabunutan daw niya talaga." Sabi ko, baka akala mo yung anak mo the same intelligence sa you, ha? Yung mga gano'n, no? So sometimes we expect so much to the person that the person might not be too ready, no? So not yet ready to that level of standards you have or your expectations. So yun.
Yes. At saka ano eh, yung sinasabi ko sa yung 360 degrees turn, pati yung mga kakilala ka nagugulat.
Yeah.
How come? Bakit? What
Mm.
happened? I don't
Yeah.
know. Basta,
Yeah.
ano siya eh, yung hindi, should I call it subconsciously that I have to change? Parang nga tanang natulog lang talaga ako, tapos biglang hindi na ako ganun.
Yeah.
I don't know, pumunta sa akin si Holy Spirit, tapos Maria, you have too much, ngayon, bago ka na talaga.
Mm.
Transcendence, it's a very
Mm.
good word. And I could, yeah, I agree. Kasi hindi, parang ano yun eh, I could compare it to you stop smoking bigla. Pero hindi smoking yung
Mm.
term. Kasi that's the only thing I cannot stop. Sorry. Example ko lang. Kasi parang ganun yun eh, di ba yung, ganun nga kahirap mag-quit, mag-smoke. Pero bakit
Smoke.
yung itong isang pangyayari sa buhay mo, na alam mo ang hirap mangyari, pero ba't nangyari, no?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
maybe it helped, coach, yung, having so much opportunities around you that you really cannot afford to be living in who you are before.
Yeah.
Na talagang sana siyang sumunod sa gano'n 'no, parang
Yes.
wala lang, gano'n lang.
Yeah. Your
Blessing,
brain might
for the blessing. Ayan nagsasabi
yeah. So your
yes,
brain
go
might
coach.
yeah, your brain would like to adapt to something that's already yeah, hopefully that we can try. Yes, you can, no? So start it, no? So build that merit midet, no? So um yung what I'm saying is there are mo ang yung brain mo chooses no na marami naman dito kasing opportunity might also be that opportunity sa akin lang ha I don't know because it could be very interesting to have known the facts there noted the facts there when it happened but this could be a possibility I am presuming no so this could be a possibility that what the opportunities in front of you are so connected with your values no? So, and that automatic siya kasi 'pag values mo kasi 'yan, ano talaga siya, driver kasi 'yan sa loob natin, eh, 'no? So, kahit ano pa yang in front there that will be offered to you, pupunta at pupunta ka to where you are connected with. That's why there are people magsasabi na, "Ha, tinanggap niya yung trabaho na yun. Ang laki-laki ng sweldo niya dito sa ganito, bakit nandito siya?" Because it is connected to your values and that's what I am seeing possibly could have happened to you. No, na because these opportunities connect so much to your being an innovator, no? So your creative self, no? So or your values of learning and that you connect right away to that and you spend your brain decided to go there instead of spending time sulking or whatever no kahirap kaya no staying in the negative 'di ba Ella no so if you feel na ang hirap-hirap bakit ba I spend
Minsan
Yes
ano is
more
it,
po.
time
oo. Tapos babalik ka sa thought na, kung noon pa ako ganito, sana, yung may mga gano'n, 'di ba? Sana noon pa. 'Di
yeah.
sana hindi ganito, ganyan. Yung mga gano'n ang darating sa'yo, no? Well, I'm so happy to just express kasi ngayon habang nagsasalita ka, so bumabalik sa akin yung kahit papaano yung what had happened in the past and
That's why
transcendence.
that's why Dr. Ria, um, let us be kind to ourselves, no? Kasi meron talagang pace ang everyone, no? So there is really developmental readiness for everyone. May it be emotionally, mentally, physically, no? So hindi siya pwedeng pilitin natin, no? So it will just come. But you will also realize to shorten the time when there is somebody who can also expertly assist you no moving forward. So it could be a coach just like what si Midet ba yung nagsabi na counseling. Yeah, kasi iba-iba kasi na ano, iba-iba kasi na focus natin sa buhay or it could also be na yeah kung maibabalik ko lang. Ayan, no? So yun, no? So depende kung lalim talaga na you need digging, that could be counseling or therapy. But ang coaching kasi it's like you are driving, you have to look at the windshield, the front mirror instead of looking at the rear view mirror. No? So ganun ang coaching. Okay.
Bidet, baka pati si Raquel nandyan, baka kumakanta ng kung maibabalik ko lang. And you know what? If I just have the time to really tell that to the young people, it is, I would really have. No, talagang ang sarap kasi ng feeling na talagang na-relieve ka from all the negativity. Ella will have some questions to you, Coach.
Sige,
Oo.
Ella.
Usually, ano, positive.
Yan.
May
Teka.
question kasi dito lang, how long daw does it take for coaching?
Okay, so for coaching, Mida, thank you for asking, no? So, depende pa rin 'no, I would really say kasi ito yung parang talent namin sa MIT, it depends 'no. So, depende talaga siya sa person 'no, kasi as I mentioned, I cannot emphasize it more but it depends on the pace. Pero meron tayong let's say 3 to 6 sessions 'no, so para yung momentum niya ma-sustain natin. Meron din namang iba na they really would like to have a coach all throughout their leadership life. Kasi yung problem kasi is too many, too varied. No? Especially pag malalaki na company. And then if you are going to look at how many people you are impacting with, and how many people also impacting you, no? So iba-iba ang concern sa buhay, issues, and others, no, or problems, no. So but usually pag individual coaching, for example, if it is a life coaching, no, so 3 to 6, and then ako, chine-check out ko din yan for 2 sessions, no, na hindi na wala ng bayad, no. So because for me, I really would like the person to really be sustainable with his or her own life. I don't want that person to be dependent to any other, including me, no, as a coach. Kung pwede, kaya natin na isang beses lang, why not, no? But let us agree, no, na kaya mo bang i-sustain yan after? I just would like to check. Okay, so that's why mga 3 to 6 sessions are good. There is also a group coaching, ha. Na I also appreciate that, no? Kasi the participants in the group coaching will also learn a lot from each other, lalo na pag global company, and especially this time, which is a virtual setup, no? Na hindi nila nakikita yung isa't isa, unlike before na ano lang, pag they have concern with the other, they will just go to one table or to one cubicle. This time, iba, di ba? They don't see each other, they don't know what's going on, and there are people pa na ayaw mag-on ng camera, no, when they are having a meeting, no? So hindi mo nakikita kung anong reaction nila, no? So yun, no? So that adds to the constraint, no? So group coaching will really help as well. Okay?
Um,
So yeah.
Coach Jack, yung sinasabi mong individual coaching is that similar to mga psychological help? Yung psychological consultation, yun din ba yun?
Yeah. Um Ang coaching is really different from therapy, from counseling, from advising. It's not, no. It's not also counseling, no. So it's not also training. It is not also teaching, no. So coaching is really totally different, no. Na concept, different na model, and then different din na anchor. And then on the coaches as well, iba-iba din ang framework ng mga coaches. Meron ding solution-focused coach, no? So, meron ding mga brain-based coach, no? Meron ding ako, I am practicing a transformational coaching. So, iba din ang anchor, iba din ang framework, no? So, it means to say na God offers a lot, no, to wherever we can seek help. So parang yun ang message na naririnig ko sa mundo, no, that God offers a lot of help for all the people, that whatever is your preference, you can go there, no. So if for example you need a psychological help, you can go to a psychologist. If you need a counseling, you can go to a guidance counselor, no. So but for me, I'd been in psychology, I'd been in counseling, I'd been a guidance counselor as well, but I find happiness and meaningfulness in coaching.
Afford ko kaya yan? De, joke.
Mag-usap
Kasi
tayo.
kanina si Kay nagre-react eh. Sabi ni Raquel, ano ba yung sinabi ni Raquel? Siya daw, mayaman na daw siya kasi meron na daw siyang coach. Kino-coach ko. Ayan, sabi niya ito. Aha, sorry, mayaman na pala ako. I have a personal formation mentor and I love her.
Yeah. Wow. Yes, no.
And
So
then,
that's swerte.
okay, so, sige sana, kasi iniisip ko, up to now, hindi ko masyado mag-grasp yung difference ng coach sa counseling tsaka sa
Mm-mm.
psychology. Siguro si coach more of a person wanted to achieve more of the life or paano ba? Kasi
Sige.
hindi siya medically inclined, na something not medically inclined. More of
Yes.
how you achieve a goal, parang ganon.
Oo.
Or how to
Ah,
know yourself.
yes. Pareho naman sila, how to know yourself, no? So, ang sa counseling lang, it's more of digging, no? It's digging what happened there.
Ah, yes,
Oo.
yes.
So, ito namang si coaching is open up your eyes on what is possible. Kasi tapos na 'yun, no? So, let us learn from what you can do tomorrow. And actually, itong coaching is actually banked or anchored heavily on positive psychology. No, so in fact, it was the founder of positive psychology is si Martin Seligman. No? So, and he also developed this PERMA model, which really anchors so much on your positive emotion, your engagement, your relationships, the meaning, and the accomplishments. No? So, yun yung PERMA model. So, it's still being backed up by psychology. It's just that this one in coaching is the positive psychology. Okay, so yun yung para bang ganito, no? I was also teaching theories of personality before. Nakakaloka din yung mga theories, no? So, ito yung parang ini-explain, no, na um, yeah, the past is your lesson, the present is your gift, the future is your motivation. I agree with you, Ronel. I resonate well with the present is your gift. Kaya nga siya tinatawag na present kasi present, no? The gift is a present, no? So the present is a present to you. Okay? So that's why it's called as a gift. No? So I agree. Thank you for that, Ronel, no? So marami pala tayong mga viewers ngayon na very rich in terms of wisdom as well, no? Okay. So um yung sa ano, it is as I mentioned, no? Okay, so there's also what Midet was saying. Actually, that's one paradigm shift that the pandemic brought us. Pause, reflect, and find ways via coaching to become better. Self-mindfulness. Like sabi kanina ni Doc Ria, pag pandemic, nag-pause. Yes, yes. I acknowledge you, Midet, for this awareness, no? So then reflect and then find your unicorn. Wow. No, so ayan, meron ka ng nai-influence pala, Doc Ria, no? So, nagki-create ka na ng impactful difference to your followers, no? So, I acknowledge you and Mideth, no? Kasi depende din sa mga tao kung pag-receive nila sa learning, in-apply din ba nila sa buhay, no? So, or others may not notice that or may not also value that or does not resonate well with them, no? So, it could be that hindi rin prepared pa to resonate uh, that with them. Ayan. Okay.
Ma'am Ria, wala kang audio. Ay, actually may isa pang reaction dito sa viewer. Ayan po.
Is there
Yes.
an age limit for someone to be coach? Does
There is no
coaching work
age
well
limit.
with older generation?
Yeah, there is no age limit, no, in the coaching kasi meron ding mga coaches who also specialize on children, no, so mga youth, no, so that's why ako sinasabi ko na okay, so nag-echo lang sa akin. So that's why sinasabi ko na ako I leverage more because that's where doon ako parang naso-soak in talaga in terms of my experience. So that's why mas inclined on the leadership, but I welcome everybody, no? So who may be needing help, no? So in terms of that, no? So there is no specific age unless makapag-talk lang, no? So pwede siyang mag-coach, no? So even children can be coached as well too, like swimming, for example. So there are different kinds of coaches. So there are also coaches who are also nutrition coaches, no? So it does not also define which age, no? So as long as in our case, for example, sa transformational coaching, kapag nakakausap mo lang, marunong nang magsalita, no? And the um ano to yung kanyang capability also to make decisions. And most likely, etong mga taong ito are mga 18 years old and above. No, but there are also children. Pero kapag below 18 years old kasi we always need to have their parents. Hindi pwede yun na we are also being guided by the ethical considerations, no? Provided by the International Coaching Federation. Ayan. So, in terms of the ethical considerations, we all are guided with that in this helping profession, whether you're a therapist, psychologist, counselor, or whatever, no? So yun, okay? Dati kasi may stereotype sa mga nagpapa-coach, and now we see how important it is. Yeah, kaya nga me- I resonate well with you on that, no, Midet, because in our place also, I am in Davao, hindi pa rin siya ganun ka, ano to, appreciated, no, yung coaching. That's why I keep on talking about it, just like Dr. Rita, na keep on sharing the concept, kasi we need to educate as well how it will, or what impact it will bring, no? So, and I admire you for that, Midet, no, na you are seeing the importance of that now. And companies actually really are hiring coaches now because the pandemic accelerated that need. And it also proves that we really need people to hear us, no? So, in fact, mayroon din ako nakausap the other day. She's also a coach and she's seeking my help, no? So, sabi niya, kasi parang I need na somebody to help me. There are others na hindi ko na kaya ang powers, na hindi ko na kaya sa powers ko, no? So, I need other coaches who can also partner with me in helping our leaders, particularly yung mga leaders namin na kayong gusto nilang magstay sa kanilang company and they don't really understand the reason why, no? So, kung bakit umaalis sila sa company. Kahit kahit difficult ngayon maghanap ng work, there are also people who still decide to release it, no? So, that's why it's important na meron sila nakakausap.
Yes, oo. Tama din with that. Pero kasi ano um, yung stereotype, ngayon naman, iba yung tingin ko sa may coach na social sila. Iba yung ang tingin ko, basta mo ka, medyo ano na, CEO ka na. Kaya kanina yung tanong ni Sir
Ronel,
Jammer, no?
Jammer ba yun?
Oo, si Jammer
Si
Julay.
Jamer.
Julay. Oo. Sabi niya is, kung CEO ba lang yung nagpapa-coach. Kasi nga, well, of course, ang ano naman, ang rate naman talaga ng coach, syempre medyo high din yan, no? I don't know if you can give us the value. Well, it's up to you.
Pag-usapan natin, no? So, i-explain ko, Doc Ria, no? Si Jamer is also my colleague, no? Sa isang project, no? So, magaling din yan. Shout out to Jamer. Ang galing-galing niyan mag-violin, no? So, ang sinabi ko nga sa kanya na, sige, i-coach kita. No? So, si Jamer. So, um, in terms of in terms kasi of the pay, it's because hindi kasi madali talaga mag-aral sa coaching. Kung alam nyo lang, no? So, we have to build 500 hours for us to really uh, get certain level of credentials, no? So, like 100 hours, 500, 2,500 hours. At saka hindi siya madali, no? You are being trained, being watched, you are supervised, you have to follow certain framework. And kung hindi ka marunong sumunod nun or hindi mo siya madidevelop, hindi ka rin papasa, no? So, and also we are also backing up our sessions with researches. Hindi to siya parang it's my opinion, it's my feeling, it's my thought. No. No, so kumbaga we are giving that to you in the session. I mean, we are partnering with you that we are also backed up with science. No? So kaya hindi siya madali, just like in teaching, no? 'Di ba yung teacher, grabe din yung pag-aaral. Just like si Ella, 'di ba Ella? You are also like learning a lot now. And then it's not also, and apart from that also, wala ding accountability sa coachee kapag libre lahat, no? So kailangan may shared accountability kasi ito, no? So baka hindi siya mag-show up, no, during the session, during the book appointment. So, yung coach na naka-book ka na doon tapos hindi ka din nag show up, what kind of respect also you are giving to the time devoted
Yes,
for
it's
you.
true. Yeah. It's true actually. Coach, may naging guest kami. Ito naman, he's a um, feng shui expert. The master naman siya, si the master. Yung concept daw kasi ng law, yung the law of the universe is you give, parang there is balance between the receiver and the giver of that
Yes.
service, di ba? Parang
Yes.
hindi natin kasi okay na ikaw lang yung nagre-receive and yet you want to have a good life, pero hindi mo
Yeah.
naintindihan yung nagbibigay sa'yo na service na make ano din, meron ding kapalit or
Yes.
corresponding ano. Well, of course, that's a profession, no? It's like a doctor, an
Yes.
engineer, whatever, no? And we know naman that it's not that hindi ganun ka-affordable. Hindi, joke. Baka nagsasabi ako hindi ako affordable. Well, sige. So,
Yeah. Ang ano kasi
si
din,
Ella,
Doc Ria, yeah, ang ano din kasi is, um, you think as well, no, what kind of life, meaningful life you will be living after you are being coach. Kesa you stayed that way, no? So, it's not about the money, no, but it's about the experience and how you now live your life because you are being helped, no? So, and as I mentioned, no, na it also gives you that accountability because you paid it. Nafi-feel mo 'yun, may psychological effect 'yun. No, yung when you paid it because you will claim. Si coach din magsasabi din, "Nag-pay itong taong 'to, I have to help. This is why I am paid for. I have to help this person." And please don't expect that in a coaching session, chami-chami tayo, no. When you are also having that so much defense mechanisms, magdadala din akong ng martilyo diyan para buwagin natin yung defense mechanisms mo. No, doesn't mean that in a coaching session, it's a chami-chami, sweetie-sweetie thing, no. Because I am here as a partner for you, a partner for your growth. No, mag-usap tayo, mag-contract tayo, ano yung purpose na gusto mo, then tutulungan kita papunta doon. Pero kung pupunta ka naman sa another way, nagda-divert ka, hihilain kita. And it may also be masakit, no? Especially if um, masyado kang stubborn. So, ayan, no? So, don't expect that in a coaching conversation, it's a chummy-chummy thing. No, it is not.
yeah, Coach Jack, I read in one article, kapag daw ikaw ay CEO, you have to keep the following people. You need a finance, an accountant, you need a lawyer, you need a graphic artist, and you need a coach.
Yes,
May mga
yes,
enumerate kasi siya doon. Kaya, actually, dapat may kasunod pa doon, dietitian, and then the gym, what you call this, the health
yes,
coach naman.
yeah.
Nutritionist.
Because,
Oo.
yes, because that's self-care. Sometimes we really don't care about ourselves. When you don't care when you don't care, express and practice care for yourself, how can you practice care for your team? That you don't even know what self-care is. Now, self-care is also team care. No? So when you care for yourself, you care for the company because you are thinking about sustainability. No? So, kailangan talaga we know how to take care of ourselves. That's why siguro name niya yung mga whoever can meaningfully support him. No, and one of those is a coach, no. So yun yung mental calisthenics that he needs somebody to reflect back, somebody can mirror back, no, and can help him clarify his lenses, no. Kung foggy yung daan niya, somebody can help him and partner with him, no. So that's self-care, Dr. Ria.
Okay, Ella.
Hello,
Smile,
ayan.
smile, smile. Si
Nakikinig lang
Ria, si
ako.
Ella.
Ayan. Ayan, ang dami kong natutunan.
Ay,
Ayan,
thank
so
you.
dito po sa private chat ma'am 'no, makikita din po ninyo
Mm,
yung question ko for you. Ayan, so siyempre ma'am, as a great coach,
yeah.
ayan, what is your best project so
Ang
far?
pinaka-best project ko is my regenerative self. Yun talaga, no? So, um, kasi there are projects which are too external and I cannot claim that on my own because I also seek help from people. I may say, for example, the Project Hope, but there are also people who help me. But who is really helping me? Myself. So that is the project me. And that is the best project that I can name now. No, especially that I took courage to really take this. Yung parang others told me before, are you crazy? Are you well? That you are a member of the executive team and you are getting out and to enroll in coaching? No, so and I feel the happiness. I feel the fulfillment. And I would say this is the best project that I ever have. Because if I claim that that classroom there is the best project, my company is the best, I receive a lot of help, no, from people, and nahihiya ako kung iki-claim ko yun na best project ko yun. No? So I should acknowledge those people who have helped me. But to help myself define my purpose and get in touch always with my values and get clarity with what I want to have, that's the best project that I could declare. Ayan, Ella, pang Miss Universe ba ang sagot ko?
Opo, grabe kakaiba. Super unique yung sagot ni coach. Ayan. So, I hope na notes niyo yun kasi yung mga valedictorian dyan talaga sasali yan sila later. Alright. My next question po, ma'am, is, ayan, as a coach, do you have any regrets in life?
Gusto ko mang isipin na yes, pero when I do coaching, alam nyo, I also join a lot of circles of coaches and I also learn from Indians, from Americans, from
Wow.
people from Hungary, from UK, different types of people that I meet, no, and exchange coaching sessions as well. And when I look back, I never regretted my life because
Mm.
parang pinabaon ni God sa'yo na ang dami ko ng wisdom, including those pains that I am experiencing and will continue to experience because it gives you wisdom and richness when you do the coaching. Kaya nga when I reflect, sabi ko, wow, napaka humorous ni God, no? So, like for example, no, before this, hindi ko talaga alam anong sasabi dito, no? Kasi I'm too swamped this week. Alam ni Jamer yun, no? We are too swamped this week, no? So, sabi ko, ano bang pag-uusapan? I keep on asking Dr. Ria, ano bang pag-uusapan, no? So, and then, I had also a webinar this afternoon with the doctors, no? So, local doctors here about very well-being. Sabi ko, wow, God is so, He's really a God of order. No, kasi He provided a stage for me to be prepared for our talk tonight, no? So that's why, sabi ko, kakahiya naman na mag-regret ako, no? Nakakahiya, 'di ba? I feel ashamed to God na sasabihin ko na nag-regret ako, na sinasabi ni God na, "Hey, patukan kaya kita diyan na pini-prepare kita for something bigger. That's why I immerse you to something that may be difficult because I am preparing you for something that you can help people, more people." No? So that's why nahihiya ako pag magsasabi ako ng any regrets in life. Nahihiya ako magsabi niyan.
Okay. Thank
Yan.
you po. Ayan, coach. And I'd like to shout out pala, and in a very quick lang po, Sir Ronel Ramos, no? Sabi niyo po kanina, true, self-care is important in maintaining a healthy relationship with oneself. Ayan.
Yes. Yes.
Dahil yan sa
Yes.
sagot niyo po kanina po sa
I
number
like
one. Ayan.
I really like also the ano ni Ronel ha, very meaty, very substantive
Yan.
yung well thought yung ding mga contributions niya. Gusto ko lang i-quote yung sinabi niya, a healthy relationship with yourself. Yes, that is very important. You need to have a healthy relationship with yourself. You need to have a healthy relationship with your negative emotions, no? Na you own it and you know that it is existing. Ayan, no? So kasi kapag nini-neglect mo kasi siya, na no, 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 why is it happening to me? I can't. Parang mga gano'n na mga drama sa buhay. No,
Oo.
nangyari yun eh. No? So, hindi mo talaga siya maiiwasan. It really happened. So, what happened, happened. And then move forward from there. So that's why I like that comment, Ronel.
Yan. So, thank you po. My next question po for Coach
Mm.
is, what is your best and most significant investment?
Um, ang pinaka-best investment or significant ko is the time that I spent, no? So especially when I spend time helping people, when you are talking to them, and uh, especially when you make them smile, yung nakikita mo talaga yung glow, it's like therapeutic also for me. Kung alam nyo lang na akala ninyo kayo lang din ang natutulungan, no. You are also helping coaches being
Mm.
inspired, no? Kasi it gives fulfillment to us. So, the best investment I have is the time because that's what I have, no? So, if I give that to the people that I am helping with, partnering with, and it gives a different a different eyes, a different lens at the end na makikita mo talaga yung I can't explain the happiness, no? After the session na makikita mo yung glow sa mukha nila after. It's so fulfilling and it's like heaven talaga. No? So and you will say, Lord, thank you. I touched this life. No, I touched this person and hopefully this person will propel, no, exponentially to his chosen paths of his or her life.
Wow, grabe ang ganda ng sagot.
Oh, celebrity.
I really like, yung time, talagang napaka-precious po ng sagot niyo po.
Thank
And
you.
my number 4 question po is, who is your hero or idol, or your mentor, or someone you mirror your life with?
Um, Hindi siguro siya mirror but a bank, no? Sa a bank siya is my father, no? So, um, ito kwento lang, no? Yung may mga manliligaw ako before, may mga manliligaw talaga, no? So
Siyempre maganda po si coach.
he will
Marami
open
talaga.
he will open the Bible, no, and talk to them, no. So, yung ganun na approach, no. So, and he accepts for whoever they are, and he will spend time talking to them, and he will spend time talking to me. Siguro doon din nagko-connect yung values ko of spending time, the presence, no. So that's why I really admire that. At saka, we are not a perfect family. Wala siyang vices but all my brothers, ako lang kasi mag-isa babae, no? But all my brothers have all the vices in the world. No? But he knows how to handle all this because he is a very prayerful man. No? So, hindi ko siya ma-mirror because he is a man, I am a woman. No? So, I'd rather use that as an anchor for me to build from there. Na parang stage ko siya, platform ko siya to build from there. So I will not mirror because life has changed and the world has changed and the way I live, no? So wala siyang pinag-aralan, no? My father has not graduated to any course. Ako I have. So I'd rather build more on that because he really strive so hard to send me to school, no? So, magbabike yan 2 AM, masagasaan pa ng bus, may mga gano'n na experience. So, I'd rather build from there rather than mirror. So, that yun ang hugot ko sa buhay, yung values that he allowed me to inherit. And one of those is to keep on learning. Kasi, hindi naman siya nag-graduate ng kung ano, but you will see every Sunday, meron siyang newspaper, and he will really magdedebate pa yan, no? Sabi ko kung nakagraduate yung papa ko, lawyer siguro siya, no? So it's more of the values that I am anchoring on.
Okay po, thank you po. Kaya pala, no? Ang ganda ng pagka-raise po sa inyo. And my next question po for coach. Ay,
Sabi ni
may sinabi
Raquel.
pala. May sinabi si Ma'am Raquel.
Natawa naman ako dito, Raquel.
Ano po yan? Hindi ko mabasa, ma'am. Teka ha.
Sabi niya, daddy ko baril naman noon ay nawala na. Daddy ko baril naman noon pinapakita sa mga manliligaw ko ha. But I love him dearly. Grade 3 din lang siya. Dads are the
Dads are
best.
the best.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, may baril talaga.
Natawa ako dun.
O, 'di ba?
Ayun.
Inaabangan siguro sa gate 'no, ng baril.
Hindi, sino ba
Opo.
naka-experience nung ano, yung 'pag may nanliligaw yung lolo naglalatag sa ano, sa sala
Baka
para
si Ma'am
umalis yung
Ria yan.
manliligaw. During our time kasi 'di ba, Kay, ayan na naman naglalabasan na naman yung mga edad, eh. Midet,
Oo.
nandiyan ka ba? Midet, Kay, 'di ba, uso pa kasi nung time natin inaakyatan tayo ng ligaw sa bahay. Ngayon, nagiging magjowa na sa chat lang, 'no?
Chat lang. True,
Nagligawan
true.
lang sa chat, magjowa na. Tayo 'di ba, hindi iba, 'no? Talagang pupunta sa bahay ta's yung mga lolo't lola natin 'pag ayaw nila yung bisita, naglalatag sa
Yeah. Yeah. True,
oh my
true.
God.
May mga ibang ganyan, 'no? But my father will really spend time. I have my brothers, 'no? Yung brothers ko nagagalit, um, nila ano yung door, 'no? So, pero pero my father will really spend time talking to them.
Pero by the way, naalala ko lang bigla, naranasan ko yung hinarana.
Mm.
Yeah.
And
So
then,
guys,
hindi naman tinapunan ng tubig.
hindi kasi obligado pala 'pag hinarana ka, kailangan sumilip ng dalaga ang tao.
Oh.
Ang mga kabinataan, ano, kabinataan at saka kadalaga.
Mm.
Kailangan sisilip ka sa ano pala ang harana
Ayan.
naman, magkakantahan lang pala kayo after no. Naharanahi ka, tapos siyempre papapasukin mo sa loob ng bahay, and then jamming. Hindi naman ligawan.
Mm.
Kasi dami niya kasama, paano kanya liligawan, di ba? May
Yeah.
kasama siya. Pero alam mo na, ba't ka hinarana, di ba? Siyempre.
Mm. Ako hindi ko na yan
Diyos ko.
naranasan. Age.
Naranasan ko talaga yung
Harang
yung
daw.
harana na yan. Oo.
Harang daw sabi ni Team Helpful.
Harang in Facebook. In YouTube means ads.
Ads yung
tama.
nakikita
Tama,
niya.
tama,
Opo.
tama pala.
May
Okay,
ads na
okay.
dumaan. Oo.
Mm.
Yun. Grabe, higpit naman ng lolo mo, Dr. Ria. Ayan. So my next question po for Coach is, what else you want to achieve in life, or what else remains undone pa po?
Ang dami pa, Diyos ko. Ang dami pang gusto kong i-achieve, and one of those is I want to be an emotion researcher, 'no? So naka-line up 'yan, 'no? So another is wala lang akong mahanap ngayon, but I want to be a neuro leadership coach, 'no? Wala pa akong mahanap na program, 'no? So, I want also to be a team coach, 'no? So pero medyo mahal, 'no? So kailangan ko din i-ano, I need also to discipline myself because I'm too much of a learner, 'no? So ayoko din na sige lang learn and then hindi rin siya na-apply, 'no? So ang marami pa talaga, as in. And then meron din akong project for the farmers kasi my father also is a farmer. So I develop also together with my partners, 'no? Meron din kaming ginawang tour, 'no? So it's also a growth mindset tour here in our place kasi nandito kami sa Mount Apo na area, 'no? So uh, nag-define din kami, including yung mga farmers who also have a growth mindset, kasi may farmer kasi kami dito na winner din sila sa World Expo, no, ng coffee, no? So um ang tawag sa kanila ay bakofa, 'no? So balutakay coffee farmers, that's just foot of the mountain, 'no? So proud tayo na mga Filipinos can also compete, the quality of the coffee, no, can compete also. They won 2019, 2020 in Boston, I think, no, second place, no? So yun, no? So we included that also in our route, no? So na yung guided tour na i i-bluetooth mo yung ah, spill in the car, tapos they will have the tour kasi may pottery din dito, nag-pottery din kami, we develop all of that. Tsaka marami din kami ditong mga limestone na caves in this place, so we also develop that. So it's just that nakakatakot lang talaga ngayon because of the COVID, 'no? So kasi isakay mo sila sa sasakyan mo, 'no? So parang nag-relax muna kami diyan because its health is really very important, no? So that's one, no, I want to build that as well. And I want also to have a human library, no, na in yung mind resort na pangarap ko talaga ang mind resort na hopefully God will just give that to me if I am worth it, na people will just go there. And there are also people like Dr. Ria, for example, nakakausapin nila because she's a human library and they will learn from them. And then the farmers will just go there and offer food because there is also tourism that's being built in the place. So yung very collaborative na buhay, no, that whatever you have will also be offered, no. So yun yung parang mga pangarap ko na I want to do a lot more, Ella, a lot. Baka abot
Um,
tayo ng 2 a.m.
Coach Jack, pansin ko no, because ngayon, I'm, I'm practically having so many seasoned people around me ngayon, no? The more seasoned they are, the more they want to achieve more.
More. Yeah.
The more they, a lot of things to do. Ganun na.
Yes.
Yung mga ganyan, yung mga pangarap na, alam mo yun, yung mga pangarap na talagang malalim, no? Kasi yung pangarap ay human resort pa, sabi mo,
Mind resort.
human res,
Mind
mind resort
resort
and the
na
human
may
library,
human
no?
library.
Yeah, oo. Tapos, yung mga ganon, pagka ang sarap pumaligid sa mga ganon tao. Kasi baka din ang kalaliman ng gusto nilang a human library is deaf.
Yeah. Thank you, Raquel, for sharing, no? That's a very precious experience. Ayan.
Yeah.
Ayan po.
Yeah, kasi Dr. Ria, kapag aabot na tayo ng ganito na age, marami na kasi tayong capabilities that we would like to share, 'di ba? So shredding off na naman, unlike nung bata pa tayo, we want more, 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 we want to learn. Pag dumating sa pinakatuktok sa buhay, my God, ganito pala dito. Ayan, so, 'di ba? Nangangarap ka, I want to
Parang
be the
so many
president.
things you want to share.
Yes.
So many
Yeah,
things you
pagka
want to
marami,
share. Masyadong dami eh. Dami mo nilagay eh.
yes, yes. And then sayang pag hindi mo din siya na-share.
Yan. Kaya sakto lang. Kami yung sasalo.
Yes, of
So,
course.
share.
Kasi ako recipient din ako ng blessings, no? So, isa-shout out ko yung consultant na nagturo talaga sa akin, si Orly Zurilia, no? So, ang sinabi ko sa kanya, "Sir, why are you helping me?" Sabi niya, "Iha," because he was like 75 years old that time. And then he said, "Iha, ang heaven ay bundles of joy. So, kailangan ka talaga magbigay ng kaligayahan sa iba kung ano man yung nasa sa'yo." So, hindi ko talaga makalimutan yun. And I was like, doing that one and I was writing because he's so strict. As in, maraming beses din akong umiyak sa kanya. No? So, with that, when he told me that, I was crying. No? Sabi ko, Lord, thank you for choosing me to be a recipient of these blessings.
I'd like to reminds me of somebody, syempre, will pass on a knowledge to us. Tas ang strict, totoo ka doon, no? Kasi without the strictness, you'll never learn.
Yeah.
Tama ka doon, yung minsan umiiyak ka na, di ba? Yung mga dati kong boss na alam kong gusto nilang i-pass on yung gusto nilang mangyari, no? Tapos sabihan, I remember my boss when she told me na, Ria, you're like a star. You're a star. You're a big star, and then you're giving the light or shine to the other smaller stars. Pag tinignan mo daw sa langit, akala mo lahat ng star nakailaw, pero it's not. It's only the big star that put the shine to all the small stars. Pero
Yeah.
gano'n siya magsalita, pero kapalit noon talagang iiyak ka. Ang hirap,
Ako
yung
naman,
parang,
yeah.
oo.
Ako naman, Doc Ria, ganito din kasi I've been working with those ages, no? Parang sila yung circle ko of uh, wisdom, no? While we were building the competency-based program, 3 years kasi yun na program, no? It's really a change management. So, mga 75 years old yung kausap ko, 65 years old, mga gano'n, no? So, ang thinking ko naman is ganito, as you age kasi, yung kanilang patience, ano na siya eh, yung parang expectation nila sa'yo. So sometimes sabi ko, "Sir, why are you so angry? You know me that you hired me with this kind of capability only." Sabi ko gano'n. "So why are you expecting me to be like you?" So sabi niya, "Oo nga naman 'no, baka akala ko you are like me na 'no." So mga gano'n na they become impatient kasi pagka ano na, pagka they become older. And I am feeling the same thing now 'no, na that's why humihinga ako 'no, humihinga ako, I don't want to be like them. Am I like them na? 'No, so gano'n 'no. Kasi sometimes you become impatient just like you to your children because you are expecting them to behave the way you do. Nakakalimutan natin na they are not yet capable 'no. So
Yes.
parang gano'n din sa
Yeah.
kanila, they'd been through a lot, so kaya sa feeling nila kuha mo na kaagad. Pero hindi pa, eh, it takes a practice 'no, it takes a maturity.
Yun, ang dami kong takeaways. Ayan, so my my next question po for coach is, if you are not who you are right now, then who would you be?
Hmm, it's a difficult question 'no, kasi I love my life. Yeah, everything about it, including the sufferings, everything 'no, because, I'm happy where God I mean, there are so many little miracles, just like this one, for example, no? Na hindi ko alam anong sasabihin ko tonight. Actually, honestly, di ba, Ria? I kept on asking her, ano nga pa siya, sis, binigay ko na sa'yo yung flow. Sabi ko, okay, okay. I have to parang sabi ko sa kanya, matulog muna ako because I am so tired today. No, because of the webinar that I prepared, no? So, sabi ko, okay. So, ganito pala ang flow. Oh, thank you, Lord, because you prepared me for that webinar, which gives me also like an
Mhm.
additional bank, no, that I can share with you all. No, so yung mga ganun, no, na we just have to notice how God prepared you for something and how He also fills in the gap. That's why I cannot answer that question because to where I am and who I am now, I honor that. No, so and I honor God for that. I just would like to optimize whatever He gave me. So, like for example, I went to MIT, tapos sabi ng boss ko, "Oh my God, you came from Digos, that's Davao del Sur. That's a really rural area. It's a city, but it's like a rural city. You came from Digos and then you will go to the number one Sloan school in the world. So and how you are going to speak English? What's your grammar?" So gano'n, no? So that's also a miracle, no? So that I didn't even dream about it, no? So I cannot really ask for more. And this time, for example, I'd been choosing which school I will go in terms of coaching until nag-ano ko, process of elimination. There are only two schools that's left. One is the University of Berkeley in London and in UK, and the other one is the CMA, the Coach Masters Academy. And when I met um, the the training director of the Philippines for CMA, and when she mentioned that, oh, we also have pool of coaches who also like have a co-op to help also other people and extend help to those who really need. We also offer that, and I said it blinks inside of me na I love that. I want a community, and it resonates well with my values. So God leads you No, so I cannot ask for more, para nakakahiya if I will ask for more, because he gave me more. The people, the roads, no, and the experiences that I can enrich more a meaningful life. So sorry, I don't have an answer to that, Ella.
Okay po.
Yeah, imagine naman, no?
Yes.
Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Ako
Opo,
kasi graduate ako
Maria.
ng MIT. Graduate
Wow.
ako. Mapua Institute of Technology.
Oo.
MIT tayo pareho.
Yeah. Alam mo ba, Doc Ria, no? So meron, hindi rin perfect ang mga experience ko doon, ha. Like, for example, 16 hours, no, na travel. And then, hindi ko pa alam ano yung pera nila, no? So, i-share ko to, disclosure talaga to, no? Live ba ito? So, hindi ko alam yung pera nila, no? So, oh my God. Tapos, tugo ng boss ko, you have to give a tip to the drivers of the taxi, to the waiters in the restaurants, because it is a like a standard there. No, so I arrived there at 9 p.m. No, kasi gi-program ko siya na hindi ako magka jet lag. No, so dapat gabi ako darating para matulog na ako. Tas kinabukasan wala akong jet lag kasi morning na, 'di ba? So ano ko kaagad yung aking cycle. So pagdating ko, I gave cents. I can't remember how many cents I gave to the driver. Pinagalitan ako ng driver. My God. So dapat pala $2, $5, ganun palang ibigay, no? So mga ganun na experience. So yun. Sabi niya, don't do that again. Don't do that again here. So galit na galit siya. Yeah.
Hindi po kayo nag-explain.
No, I did not, because I don't know how to address the situation, no? Basta binaba niya yung bag ko lahat. And then hindi ko pa alam kung yun na ba yung apartment ko or what. No, yung mga ganun na mga situation. No? So kaya
Just
pagdating ko
sharing
sa
also.
MIT, yeah, go ahead,
Just
Doc
also
Rhea.
sharing, Jack. To travel alone is very I, I cannot find the term.
Yes.
Very empowering.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah, as
empowering.
in,
I traveled alone. I traveled alone in India for
wow.
1 week. I was so afraid. I don't know if I can survive, no?
Yeah.
With all the fears, and yun yung kung kailan pa ako nagkaroon ng ang daming connecting flight, kasi parang 3 airport yung bago ako nakarating sa isang lugar sa India.
Mm.
Doon pa ako nag-solo. Okay? Pero, you know the feeling, Jack, no? Ang saya eh.
Mm.
Fulfillment siya eh.
Yes. Yes.
Oo.
Agree, Doc Rhea. Kasi yung sa akin din, pagdating sa Hong Kong, kasi hindi ko pa alam yung mga connecting flights, no? So, don't expect that I am already an executive team member and I know those. No. No. So, that was my first time and I am an executive team member na, ha? So, anyway, sus, Diyos ko, air train pala ang sasakyan sa Hong Kong. No, that's
Yes.
oh my God. Eh, kasi pumunta ako sa CR, so hindi ko na naabutan ang air train. I have to run so fast na yung paa ko, yung binti ko, as in, ang sakit-sakit na. Yun bang mag-tremble ka na dahil maiwan ka sa flight mo? And then pagdating mo doon, ang taas ng pila dahil delayed pala ang flight mo. So yung mga ganun.
Buti na lang delayed.
Yeah,
But you know what? Ako, Jack, I came to the airport sa pinaka-last flight ko na dapat international airport, pala nakabook ako sa domestic airport. Pagpunta doon, nasa wala yung sundo ko. Naubos na lahat yung tao, wala pa rin sundo ko.
Oh my.
Nagtapang-tapangan na lang ako. Talagang I just asked somebody there to help me track yung sundo. Tumutulong naman sila.
Yeah.
Masarap eh, di ba?
Yeah, as in, lalo na sa JFK, for those who have not traveled yet, no, to that place sa JFK, kasi ang haba-haba ng, parang EDSA yung airport kasi, no, nalakarin mo, no, so, and I ran talaga kasi I need to get my luggage kasi I have to transfer to another terminal, no? So now sabi ko, paano kaya magkuha nung cart, no? So and then kuha ako ng cart, ayaw talaga, I cannot pull it off, no? So then I asked the security, how to get this cart? And she said, you pay. So, so babayaran pala. Oh my God. Ayan. So, yung mga ganun na experiences, as in, you need to use your card, and then hindi mo pa alam kasi advanced sila sa technology. So, yun.
Okay.
Okay, nag-enjoy ako Ayan.
Yeah.
So, all right. So my last question po for Coach is, how can you help the feminine genius advocacy of Dr. Ria Liza?
Yan. Before ko sagutin yan, i-share ko lang yung experience ko din sa ano sa Israel.
Yun
So,
po.
napunta kami sa Tel Aviv. Tapos sa Tel Aviv, meron kasi silang dadaan ka sa dagat, no? So, and then gagamit ka ng scooter, no? So, ah ang hirap din mag-book nung scooter doon, no? So, and then so that you will not go through the traffic jam sa Tel Aviv because that's the business area of Israel, no? So yun lang, no? So you are being shown to the different cultures and the different technology in the world. But what is left with you is wag ka lang susuko talaga, no? You will find a way to really handle the situation, no? So ganun, kahit nasa ibang lugar ka na, you just have to have confidence with yourself. Wag ka talaga magpasabotahe sa brain mo, no? So just believe in your, hinga ka lang. Pagka ano, you feel so ano na, hinga ka lang, and then kaya ko to, kaya ko to, anong gagawin ko ha? Again, 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 again. And forgive yourself again, 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 again. So, ganun. No? So, and you will be successful. Okay. So, how can I help? No? So, since I am into coaching, no? So, I can do coaching to those who are followers here, no? So, who would really like for a very minimal fee. And that is a commitment. No? So, those who would like to have that, no? So, buti na lang daw may wifi na sa lahat ng airports. Yeah, that's true. No, so that's, I think, the best that I can help Doc Ria. No, so I really admire this one. You are elevating in a different level. No, the women. No, so and I am a supporter of that. No, so actually, disclosure. No, nung March 8 ko kasi ni-launch yung aking company, no, because it's Women's Day. And then I realized later, bakit pa ako masyadong selective? It's a help that I am providing. And in the corporation, there are two hands that clap together, the man and the woman. Parang itatapon ko yung pinag-aralan ko sa MIT, and then because I am very exclusive to women, so I will welcome everyone. No, so and I admire you for this. No, so and I am willing to help you. No, so especially those who are followers or who would really need help, we can do group coaching, for example, and build this community together, and live together the values that's being formed here. No, so I can help in that manner to grow, because that's where my gift is, no, to build organizations. So I can help you on that.
O, Ella ha, ilista na yan.
Ayan.
Ayan,
Recorded naman yan, ma'am.
that's very nice to hear because the guests here are targeted. Syempre naka-brand tayo, no? We wanted really people uh, who we can learn from. Yan yung unang-una we can learn from. That's the and then at the same time who will help the feminine genius. Soon we will let you know who we already need your coaching expertise. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Kaya
Thank
lahat
you
na
too for the
magpapa-member na
opportunity.
daw silang lahat. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Okay, so
Basta member.
eh,
Basta member.
yeah, basta member. May ano dito, si Kay, pwede ba daw magpa-coaching for me and my crazy partner? Baka
Yeah.
psychologist kailangan nyo.
Kasi crazy. Raquel, meron kaming program. Actually, I'm a part also of the Parenting Design Circle. No? So we will be launching this on October 30. Please give me your contact details so I can send you the program. No? And then see, no? It's actually the parents talaga. No? So we have the Kaaruga program. Kaaruga coaching program. No? So yung parents talaga ang pinapa-undergo namin sa coaching program. So the first series is Kagabay and then Kasanay, no? So there are different series na program with Haraya Coaching. So let me know your contact details so I can also provide you as well the details.
Alright. Paano to pag magjowa pa lang? Kasi parents yung sinabi. Magjowa pa lang kasi sila. Crazy nga yung ano guys. Naku, bakit naku, nanonood si Rosario. Love, love. Thank you. Okay. Sige. Okay, bigay mo lang. Ayan. Love, love. Thank you, coach.
Love,
Okay.
love to you too, Raquel.
So, Coach Jack, can you please identify 5 words na you want our guests to guess? Pakisulat lang sa private chat. Paki-number lang 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Habang nag-iisip ka, magsha-shoutout lang si Ella. Marami siyang na-miss out na mga ano natin, bisita. Hello to our, saglit lang to our, how many is this? Wait lang guys, I'm checking. To our 60 plus viewers. Mag-leave po tayo ng comment dito live sa live stream, okay? Okay, sige Ella.
Yeah. All right, may mga bagong pumasok 'no, I think mga friendship po ito ni Ma'am Ria and ni Coach Jackie, ayan. So meron po ditong mga Honey May Dulay, ayan, ito yung kanina nilista ko siya. And, mega love shoutout kay Ma'am Kat, ayan, kay Mideth Abisado, also kay Bro Fishing and Travel Adventure, ayan, kay Mami Erlinda Cadillo, ayan, thank you for sending virtual hug. And also meron po the Feminine Genius, oh ayan, thank you so much po for supporting Dr. Ria Liza's channel every Saturday. And mega love shot kay Chofis Universe. Ayan, si Chofis World. Thank you so much all the way from Hong Kong. And also kay sino pa ba yung hindi ko na shoutout? Jammer Yap Chulay. Ayan. Ito yata yung friendship ni Coach. Ayan. So, sabi nga niya dito, good evening, Coach Jackie and Dr. Ria, listening to your very nice insights and on leadership. Ayan, ang ganda na sinabi niya. Thank you so much po. And also si Max Vlogs pumasok din. And yan, si Mideth Abisado, ang dami niyang mga magagandang sinabi rin kanina na reactions. And mega love shoutout po kay Chofis Future. Ayan, thank you so much sa pa-angel natin sa Chofis World. Ayan, salamat sa patamsa po kay host. Also, kay Ma'am Kat. And meron po nag-say hi no, from Facebook user. Sana na-shoutout po ang name niya para maisama sa pa-attendance po, no, para naman maisama siya sa grand raffle on December. Ayan, mega love shoutout kay Sir Ronel Ramos. Ayan, actually kaklase ko to sa DIT. Thank you so much, sir, kasi napaka-supportive niya. Ayan, ika nga, the past is your lesson, the present is your gift, the future is your motivation. Ang ganda rin ng sinabi ni sir pala. And from Facebook user, hope you all good. Ayan, thank you so much kung sino man itong nasa Facebook. Ayan, sabi niya, can you girls rub your... Ay, parang hindi siya yata ano to, ma'am. Silent ako dito sorry. Buti na lang napigil ko. Ayan, naku sana kung sino man ito, I hope na
Nakasaya
ma-coach din
ng
siya.
ating admin
Oo.
Foreigner
Actually,
siguro,
that's one.
foreigner pumasok.
Yes, ma'am. Oo, parang ano yata to. Naligaw, no? Sana ma-coach ito. Actually, sabi with that, sabi, nabigla ako. Puti ma'am, napigil ko yung pagbasa ko. And actually, that's one paradigm shift that the pandemic, okay, nabasa ito ni Coach kanina. Maganda rin ang sinabi niya. Yan, si Ma'am Mideth Abisado. Thank you so much po sa sinabi niyo, ma'am. And, ayun, then reflect and then find your unicorn. Ayan. naku, si Facebook user mo. Ito same yata 'to. Ayan. So,
Because we have
sis
we have foreign members on our Facebook, the Feminine Genius groups, Philippines, pero may mga foreigners na nag-members.
talaga ma'am, okey ma'am.
So, okay lang.
And, ayan sabi ni Sir Jammer Yapchulay, "Hi ma'am, is there an age limit for someone to be coach?" Ayan, actually nasagot ako ni coach kanina, eh, and sabi ko nga, "Wow, puwede pala 'yun." Ayan 'no, kasi does coaching work well for older generations? Such as baby boomers who are still functioning as CEOs in their companies. Ayan, I believe nasagot po ito ni coach kanina po. And ayan, thank you so much po sa mga nag-like. I hope dagdagan po natin yung thumbs up po ni host, no? Kasi upon checking, parang ang dami nating pumasok pero she only have 20 thumbs up. So I hope, please don't forget to give thumbs up, no? Thumbs up to our host, Dr. Ria Liza. And ang dami po kasing pumasok kaya lang nalimutan po ma'am na mag-click on the like. And also Sir Javier, ayan, Ria Angel 2, and Sir Ronel Ramos, true self-care is important in maintaining a healthy relationship. Thank you so much, Sir Ronel. Ayan. And Ma'am Raquel, ayan, ang dami rin interaction ni Ma'am Raquel Raimundo kanina. Kaya napaka interactive po ng discussion, no? Thank you so much po, Ma'am Raquel, for supporting, no, Dr. Ria Liza's channel, and for always being there, no? Naging active to si Ma'am Raquel, kaya valedictorian nito sometimes pagdating sa Pinoy Henyo, eh. Yes, ayan. Thank you so much po sa inyong lahat. And sino ba yung hindi ko na shoutout dyan? Ayan, Team Helpful Supporter. Thank you so much din for tuning in. And Ma'am Raquel and Sir Ronel, ayan, up to this moment, no, thank you so much for being there. And shoutout sa Team Helpful, no, please, dagdagan natin yung thumbs up ni Dr. Ria. Back to you, Ma'am Ria and Coach Jackie. Thank you so much.
Okay, so so we have now the 5 words. Okay, guys, be ready. Be ready na tayo for the word number 1.
Ayan. So, clue, no? I will give a clue.
Yes.
Ayan. So, nako, baka hindi, hindi ito ma-remember, no? So, I will choose na lang the other one, Doc Ria, yung the first one before 12:03 a.m.
Okay,
Yung
sige,
right,
sige.
so that should be the first one. Okay. So, ano yung profession ni coach ngayon? Ayan. Anong klase yun? Okay ba yung clue ko? Or okay ba yung...
Yes, yes.
Oo. Kasi I'm
Six
a coach, I
seconds
always
delay.
ask questions.
Yeah. 6 seconds delay tayo from YouTube.
Mm-mm.
Ang stream niya delay, no? So yung marami yan, masisiw sa kanila yan. Hoy, Max Vlog, yung mga sinave mong word dyan, ha? Labas mo na. Okay?
Pupunta na tayo sa second?
Hindi
Or not
pa.
yet? Ay,
Hintay pa tayo.
okay. Okay.
More. Kulang. Kulang. Sige pa. Kulang. Mali pa. Mali.
Sana may makasagot.
More clue daw po,
More clue.
counselor.
Sige. So, ano yung klase na, tama na yung word na coach, no? So, before that word, anong klaseng coach? Ayan, malapit na yun.
Go, Sir Ronel. Go, Ma'am Kat. Go, sis. Team Helpful Havana.
Baka si ano pa
Grabe din.
makasagot yan ha, si Chof ha. Chof, sis Chof, late ka nag-tune in, baka ikaw pa makasagot.
Ma'am
And hello
Aligory,
sis
kaya mo
AR
yan.
Sante. Hello Mac,
Yeah.
ikaw, Max Vlog, ano, tahimik ka dyan bigla.
Positive coach
Ayan.
daw.
Ayan, yung parang mag-change, no? Mag-change ang buhay. I-mention yun ni Doc Ria kanina.
HR coach daw.
Ma'am Kat, hindi ka ba nakinig kanina? Sige pa, go!
Sige, go.
Kaya
Ano
niyo
yun?
yan.
Ano yung another word for change? Ayan, malapit na yan. Yun yung kasunod. Yun yung unang word na itabi ninyo sa coach. Anong klaseng coach ako? Kasi may solution-focused coach, meron ding career coach, no? So, pero ano yung klaseng coaching yung ginagamit ko? Ayan. Kung
Mali, Max Vlog eh. Mali eh. Mali eh po.
Ayan. Malapit na, Raquel, no? So, kung
May
ganito
something.
na lang.
Malapit na.
Lapit na, Sir Ronel.
It begins with letter T. It also is followed by letter R. And it is also being followed
Malapit
by,
na.
yan, trans. And then what's kasunod? Ayan. It's trans. And then it's being followed by letter F, yung trans. O ano na yan? Ang lapit-lapit na yan. kay, kay,
Tama si
Allegory. Muntik ka na
Allegory.
tumama, allegory. Muntik na.
Yeah.
Muntik ka na rin, Max.
Tapos si Sir
Ito na
Ronel.
siguro yun. Ito na siguro yun.
Ayan, si Ronel. Nakatama.
Yay!
Yay!
We have a winner.
Okay. Winner, Ronel.
Thank you,
Sabi ko sa iyo,
Ronel.
Chop eh, kasi bagal mo mag-type na porkit nasa Hong Kong ka eh. Ikaw pa makakasagot eh. Na-late
May
ka ng
mga
isang
praise pa sila
minuto.
na hindi na.
Oo. Na-late ka ng konti, sis Chof. Kala ko talaga si Chof pa makakasagot. Okay, word number 2.
Word
Sa
number
ating
2.
60 plus na tao dyan. Oo,
Go Ma'am
maghula na
Kat,
kayo.
go Ma'am Allegory.
Ayan, sa word number 2 is, ito yung sinasabi ko, ini-emphasize ko kanina, na dapat alam mo. Ito yung pinaka-beginning of everything. No? Na ang kasunod na word nito ay pareho kay Doc Ria din, na yung tiniterm din niya sa sarili niya, no? So ano yun, no? So yung dapat alam mo kung sino ikaw, and then there are 2 words for that. So ano yun? Ayan, parang binigay ko na lahat ng clue.
Hindi, actually, kulang eh.
Mhm.
Ito yung sagot. Kulang pa. 2 words eh, di ba?
Yan.
2 words.
So, ito yung parang ini-emphasize ko kanina, dapat kilala mo yung sarili mo. Ayan. No, tapos na si Doc Ria, sabi niya, ganun din ako. Merong kasunod nan, Ma'am Kat. May kasunod yan, no? Sinasabi niya na ganun din ako.
Alam na this. Alam na.
Ano yun? Sinasabi
Sige
nga ni
pa.
Doc Ria na yan, may kasunod yan, Raquel. Anong kasunod nun? Ayan! Tamang-tama si Max. Ayan.
Sabi na si Max eh, meron tong baon eh.
Ayan.
Nasaktuhan mo, tinanong mo yung kaisa-isahang baon ni Max. Talagang sinave niya, nasaktuhan pa, oh. Sige.
Ayan, sa number 3. Ito, maraming nakasagot na kanina sa word na ito. Na sabi ni Doc Ria, 'di ba sabi niya, nag 360 degree siya, na nung pagkagabi, she was still in that moment. Pero nung kinaumagahan, nagulat siya, no, na nag-iba na siya, na 360. Anong sinagot ko doon? Anong sinabi ko sa kanya na word? Na she's experiencing that different level. And it starts with letter T. Ayan.
Naku, natandaan ni Max yan. Naisama niya sa naitabi niya.
Ayan. Hindi po, Erlinda. Gagamitin mo yung sagot na yan mamaya. Ayan, it starts with letter T na nag-iba na yung level. Ginagamit ninyo kanina yung word na yon. Si Ronel nagamit nun, si Raquel. Ayan, tama na naman si Ronel. Yay!
Nahuli ka sis Kay eh.
Ayan,
Ma'am
galing-galing.
Kat, what happened to you? Okay, next.
Okay, number 4. At sinasabi ko na kailangan alam mo kung ano ang patutunguhan mo. Like mag-drive ka, hindi mo alam kung saan ka pupunta, inefficient yung buhay mo, inefficient yung pag-drive mo. Ano yun? And it starts with letter P. Ayan. Ano yun? Yung gagawin mo sa buhay mo, pupuntahan mo sa buhay mo. Yung parang destination
Ayun,
mo.
Ma'am Kat. Oh.
Ayan, Ma'am Ka, thank you. That's
Galing ni Ma'am
correct.
Kat.
Na-late
Perfect.
ka, allegory, late ka yung sagot mo. Mali. Tan sentence kanina. Tapos, ayan si Shof, na-late, na-traffic na naman galing sa Hong Kong ang iyong
Bilis
sagot.
ang internet ng Hong Kong ah.
Baka tayo, baka tayo, baka tayo ang matagal mag-deliver sa
Oo.
kanya.
Okay,
Okay,
last word.
last word, ito yung nagde-define ng being mo. Na dapat connected ka lagi. Alam mo, because yun ang magde-define kung sino ka. Ano kaya yun? And it starts with letter V. Ayan.
Late ka, sis allegory. Nalilate. Mga sagot kanina yan.
Ayan, tama na si
Ayun.
Ma'am Kat.
Ang galing ni
Ayan.
Ma'am Kat.
Ayan,
Alright, thank
yay!
you very much to all our active ingredients to isasabihin ko. To our active ingredients ang nasa isip ko. To all our active viewers, basahin lang natin yung nasa ilalim ng ating screen. Okay, don't forget to take a screenshot of your comments during this live stream and reserve that for 30, 2021 because it's our birth month. Okay? Meron naman tayo 4 October that you can actually have a chance to win a grand prize. Pinag-iisipan ko pa yung prize kasi nagpa-prize tayo noong August, nagpa-raffle tayo ng cellphone, noong September it's a bike, and this October pinag-iisipan ko pa
Wow.
po kung ano yun. Okay? So, siyempre hindi naman pwedeng umalis dito si coach nang wala
House
man na
and lot
siyang
na daw, ma'am.
nang wala siyang patikim ng kanyang talent and skills.
Opo, syempre.
Kailangan
Ano
naman
ba?
ng isang talent portion. Ano bang
Okay,
pwede mo
so
ibigay
ano
sa
bang
amin?
talent ko? Sige. Wait ha. Kakanta na lang ako kasi pwede naman ako mag-coaching pero it's live, no?
Ayun! Okay, kailangan may
Sige.
virtual applause para sa ating coach.
Ayan.
Transformational coach.
Ayan. Sige, kakanta na lang ako.
Yan.
Ito yung song ng
Let's
bayan
have
sa HR team namin. Okay. So, ready na ba kayong lahat makinig sa akin? Diyos ko. Okay. Sige.
ready
So,
na
kakanta ka.
kami.
Okay. Okay. You are the one who makes me happy when everything else turns to gray. Yours is the voice that wakes me mornings and sends me out into the day. You are the crowd that sits quiet, listening to me and all the mad sense that I make. You are one of the few things worth remembering. And since it's all true, how could anyone mean more to me than you? Ayan, tama na kasi nagre-react na yung anak ko.
Virtual clap.
Yay,
Hindi
ang
lang
Ayan.
pala pang coach.
galing.
Kumbaga, hindi lang pang pamilya, pang sports pa. Okay. Oh, yes, yes,
Ayan.
very game. Okay. So, thank you so much. Marami kaming baon, coach. Pag alis mo, sana wag nating kalimutan yung kaninang napag-usapan natin. Makita niyo yung purpose of your life and your gift, the gift that you want to share to anyone. Okay, so Coach Jack, maraming maraming salamat sa iyo sa
Thank you
pagiging
too.
guest mo. Oo. Siguro isa lang na tanong, how can we in one simple sentence, how to attain stewardship, transcendence, and regeneration of self?
Yeah. So, first is you really have kapain mo kung sino ka para magiging good steward ka sa sarili mong gift. And from there, you can bring to a different level yung gift mo. Pag na-bring mo na into a different level yung gift mo, that will be the start of regenerating yourself. Itatapon mo na yung not meaningful anymore and not serving you anymore. No? And that is what we call as regeneration.
Very nice. May tinatapon pala, Ella.
Ang ganda ng sinabi ni
Tingnan
Coach.
natin, parang ano, para pala siyang ano, parang dialysis.
Yeah.
Grabe.
Kailangan kang mag-inhale ng positivity and i-exhale mo yung negativity.
Yes. Thank you, Coach Jack. And marami kami natutunan and I'm so blessed to be your classmate.
Yeah, me too, me
Total,
too.
tayo ng school MIT pagkatapos. Para pa tayo teams, di ba? Okay?
Oh,
So,
'di
thank you so
ba? Ang
much,
saya.
Coach.
Yeah,
Hope
thank
to
you.
see you soon, no? Soon. When
Soon, soon.
everything is okay. I will
Graduation.
travel to Davao
Pag-graduate.
kasi.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
sige.
will travel to Davao yung CHED research namin ni Ella.
Oh,
Oo.
wow.
Pero
Okay.
Wow.
when okay na magbiyahe, puntahan kita sa Davao. Okay?
Sige, sige, sige. Okay, thank you,
Yehey.
Ella and
Bye!
Thank you din,
everyone.
So,
Coach.
thank you
Thank you so
so
Bye-bye.
much po.
much.
Bye-bye po. Ingat
Stay safe
po.
always. Okay.
Grabe,
Alright.
ma'am. Ang daming
Ayun.
takeaways. Congratulations po sa
Yeah,
mga
may
winners
takeaway.
po.
Ngayon ko lang
Yeah.
nalaman sentence.
Ano ibig sabihin
Nag-transcend.
sa
Ngayon
Tagalog?
ko lang nalaman.
Ano ang pinaka-Tagalog na tumbok
Um,
na salita?
hindi ko alam ang Tagalog ng transcend eh. Kasi
Yung
sa
tumbok
nasa
talaga.
rurok ng ano, may tumbok na salita.
Dila.
Okay, so bago tayo magpaalam, Ella, ipe-flex lang ni Ella saglit. May ipe-flex ka, Ella, no?
Yeah. Actually, hindi lang
Oo.
ako. 'Di ba
Ipe-flex lang saglit si Ella.
nag-inform din ako kay Ma'am Kat and kay Sis Chichay. Iyon. So, actually, yung sabon, ma'am, hindi ko na ma-flex kasi nasa ano na, nasa bathroom na. So,
Wait
ito
mo
na lang.
na.
Yeah. Ito yung flex ko.
Ipe-flex ni Ella yung gift ni
Dr.
Doc
Micah.
Doc Micah Slayton Medical Group. Salamat sa iyo, Doc Micah, para sa yung mga binigay sa ating mga viewers, no? So, tinatanong ni Allegory when na-start ang research natin, we're just waiting for the release of the funds. Malapit na yun. May baka October. Itong buwan na to, malamang. Allegory. Ayan, so pineflex ni, how do you call, anong tawag mo dyan?
This is portable ultraviolet disinfection road.
So, disinfection, road?
Oo, road. ROD. Pang ano siya, ma'am, halimbawa, 'di ba
Rod.
m this is Rad, sorry, ha.
Yes,
Sorry,
disinfecting
ngayon lang ako
rod. So,
nagkaroon.
so pang ano yan anti-COVID ba yan? Pa-anti-COVID ba?
Yes. Ang description niya dito is, deworming and sterilizating care for the health of your family. Oo, tama ma'am,
Deworming?
disinfection rod can kill all kinds of bacteria in a short time. So, ideal siya,
Bacterial virus.
widely used on the toilet, bathroom, door handle, brush, comb, fluff toy, clothing, underwear. Ano, meron pa dito, computer, car, ayan. Sa phone, itatapat mo lang siya kasi mag-iilaw 'to, eh. Yan, pagka turn on mo dito, ayan, hindi ako maka-move on sa road ko, Ayan.
Paki-type, Ma'am Kat, anong tawag doon? Disinfecting rod?
Same
Ito
tayo,
ay,
Ma'am Ella.
this is from Slayton Medical Group. Okay, salamat Doc
Thank you so
Maika.
much.
Oo. Salamat Doc Maika. And pareho din pala ng kay Ma'am Kat. How about you, Sis Chichay? Nawala ka, Chichay, di kita nakikita ha. Natakot yata dahil paakyatin mo.
Oo,
Ella.
same pala kami ni Ma'am Kat. Bukod
And the
sa
soap,
ganito,
of course. Anong soap yung na-receive nyo? Nagyeyehi si Allegory. Yes, Allegory. After 3 years.
hindi
After
ko
3 years
nabasa.
natin pinaghirapan yung ating
Delayed
panty, no? Yung
yata.
ating research.
Yes. Ganun talaga pag may tiyaga, may
Yeah,
nilaga.
Cetaphil. Cetaphil is okay, yeah. Cetaphil ang pinigay ni... Is it a soap or a liquid
Same.
soap? Or a liquid or bar soap?
Bar.
Cetaphil. Oo. Okay. Parang gusto ko yan. Hingi kaya kay Doc
May
Mike.
liquid portion pa pala yun, yung Cetaphil.
Yes, meron na. Liquid. Ano. Okay,
Okay.
so thank you, Doc Maika, for your
Thank
gifts to
you.
our viewers. So, Slayton Medical Group, thank you so much sa binigay nyo sa mga viewers ng Feminine Genius. Alright, so Ella, it's a wonderful evening. Thank you sa lahat ng nag-participate. Huwag pong kalimutan bago kami lumabas, kuhanan na po, screenshot ang inyong mga comment. Sayang. This time, ayoko na ng electronic. Parang gusto kong bunutin na lang. Bumunot na lang sa ball. Kaya kailangan merong screenshot po tayo kasi magpapadala ako ng link kung saan natin papadala yung screenshot on October 30. So, bawat
Oo, para kung sino yung
bawat
present,
Saturday. Oo,
siya talaga
sino lang yung present.
mananalo.
Yeah, this time who only are present during the bola, ano tawag doon, the raffle draw, okay, will be given the award or the prize, okay, yung present. So, please screenshot na po ang inyong comment now. Kasi, matatapos na kami, mag-goodbye na kami ni Ella. Okay, Ella, so,
Thank you
good
daw, Ma'am
October
Ria.
to
Advance
Ella.
happy birthday daw kay
Yeah.
sabi ni Sir Ronald Ramos and sabi ni
Hulaan
Ma'am
nyo na lang sa
Kat.
birthday na yun.
October
Thank you,
16.
salamat Ronel
Nangula
Ramos, salamat Sir, salamat Ma'am Kat, salamat Team Helpful, love you all Team Helpful, and of course Allegory, thank you, Max Vlog, thank you, sa wakas nakasagot ka kahit isa, Berlinda, of course si Sis Raquel, of course si Sis Medet, Chofis Futures, Chofis World, salamat, and the
FCPC
rest,
students, thank you for tuning
yeah,
in.
all the students for tuning in. Thank you. AR Zante, salamat sa iyo. Young Loves ba nandyan? Salamat.
Okay, Sir
Okay. So,
Ronel.
oo. So, salamat sa inyo. Okay. At see you next week for another learning experience.
Ma'am Ria, babatiin
Okay.
ko lang si Sir Ronel.
O
Birthday
sige.
pala niya today. Happy birthday, sir. Ayan, hindi ko man lang nabati kanina sa klase namin.
Day.
If I only know. Happy,
Today,
happy, happy
today?
birthday.
Today
O baka
ba?
ngayon eh, yeah. Happy
Ay,
birthday,
Ronald,
happy
happy
birthday. May pa-cake
birthday
ba?
to you. You
Yun.
belong to the zoo with a monkey and the donkey. The gorilla is you. Happy birthday to you. Happy
You know.
birthday to you. Chuchuba. Happy
Happy
birthday, happy
birthday, happy
birthday,
birthday.
happy
Happy
birthday
birthday,
to you.
Sir
Diba? Ang ganda
Ronel.
ng boses
Oo,
natin
'di
ngayon.
ba? Ang ganda ng boses ni Ma'am
Natuwa
Ria.
siya, di ba? Oo. Tandaan mo,
Ayun.
Ronel, ang nagkumanta sa'yo si Dr. Ria Liza.
Yeah.
Oo. Happy birthday sa iyo, Ronel. Oo. Alam mo
Salamat
kung
po sa
sino
lahat and
nami-miss ko
see
na
you.
viewer natin, Ella?
Sino, ma'am?
Yung viewer natin dati palagi, noon umpisa pa.
Si Norm? Young
Hindi si
Loves?
Norm eh. Hindi. Yun,
Sino
no,
kaya?
nag-umpisa pa lang tayo.
Sino
Yung
yun?
civil engineer din siya.
Hindi ko maalala.
Sige.
Sino kaya?
Salamat guys. Salamat Ronel. Hope to see you every Sunday. Baka kakilala mo si Midet kasi pareho kayong World ITCS World. Si Midet Abisadoy. Kaninang nagko-comment sa atin. No? Si Sis Midet. Okay? Magkakilala kayo niyan for sure. Iisa lang yung world nyo. Okay? Thank you everyone and hope to see you again next Saturday.
Saturday.
Okay? Ella, in the count of
3.
1, 2, 3.
Bye.